Hello. Cheapest Tangia dungeon in all your communities? What do you mean by cheapest? Oh, as in like the channel points? What, should I charge more? Maybe I should charge more. Alright, how is chat doing today? It is Thor's Day. Getting close to the end of the week, finally. Finally. I am so done with work. I need like, I don't know, motivation or something. No, please no. Doing the story of what? For Nikkei? I'm not doing Nikkei tonight. I don't generally play Nikkei on stream. I don't know why. I'm just, for the most part, not interested. I feel like I don't have that many spoons for too many games, at least on the gacha variety. Once in a while, if I want to do like my dailies, that's one thing, but that's its own thing. All right, ad break is over. I swapped over way too soon, but that's okay. We're gonna be red-eyed Lambo today because I'm too lazy to swap. How did you have the luck to pull two Cindy's? That's awesome luck. I have no idea. No, actually, no. I pulled one, and then I used my gold ticket on another one just to have a second copy. I did get another copy of Crown and a few other just random Nikkeis. But I didn't want to go too ham. I usually just I figured she'd be pretty good at least to get like an extra copy of. I don't think it'd be, I don't know about getting like a limit ML, like master limit break version of her or not. I don't know if that matters. I'm also not like super invested in Nikkei in terms of like everything. Mostly because I just follow along for the story. I'd imagine you guys are doing pretty well. DM question. Alright, hold on. Where is my Discord? Hello, Fow. I like Discord flashed. It was like open and then it was like, nope, I'm loading right now. I feel like the remaining packet should be 1/3. If not less than that. I'm also not. It depends. I think the packet was already there when I got to it, so there's probably like only a little tiny bit left. Like, or no. Did I open it? Shoot. If I opened it, then that means there might be 2/3 left. Okay, I think I opened it. So it should be 2/3 left. And of course, I probably said that too late. And Cameron's gonna be like, "What the heck, Lambo?" Anyways, scrolling back up to the top there. Planet was first. Tinker Lilo was not last. Nice. Looks like Planet managed to roll 67. Interesting. Tinker Lilo with 135 stream streak. Hot damn. What a streak. What a streak. How's everyone tonight? I am the tired. Guess I'll just compare it to a new pack. It's such a pain with those packets because they're not like, you can't see through them. So all you can do is guess. And every time I use any of it, it's always like either too much or too little. What are you talking about? We have like these like probiotics that my mom got for Lamira, and these little like packets were supposed to give like 1/3 of each packet to her for like a day. And it's hard to like, I mean, without like, using a really fancy, I guess we could use the measurement, like little weight scale to like measure it. Use the scale. I know we could and should. We do have one. But like, it's just an extra step that I don't want to do. Full of mosquito bites after watering your grass this evening. I am also full of mosquito bites because I was mowing the lawn. It's apparently probiotics for gut health. Yes. I yeah, the with this week of thunderstorms and rain, it was like the grass was starting to get really tall and tall enough that like, it was gonna probably be a problem for Maui. It's also like kind of a pain in the butt because it gets tall enough that it's hard to find like his poop. So it's like, okay, it's time to like, I don't know, time to chop it down a bit. And also, while I was out there, after I mowed the lawn or the grass, I also created a mosquito dunk pail. So I got one of those like big gallon paint buckets, um, and filled it up halfway with water. Chucked some just random organic like weeds and grass into it, and then tossed two mosquito dunks into it. So I'm hoping that it kills off the next generation of mosquitoes, at least for our area, because it's like there's a stupid amount of mosquitoes out there, and I would very much prefer they not be around. I've been taking a lot of Benadryl lately, since for some reason that helps the swelling in your knee, which is why your nurse friend thinks you have an autoimmune issue. Right, the bugs are bad. I mean, it's like there's so much rain. It's no surprise. Maui, I call our friggin' dog over. Maui, come here, new spot. He needs to have his dental treat. Because I also called his vet, or one of his vets, to get a quote for dental work. And no, I can't afford that. Not this? Huh? 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 Hey, hold it. Okay. It's not over 9,000, thankfully. It's like 2,300 minimum. It was $180 for a consult just to see him, see what's up, and then the base price for a dental appointment procedure would probably be 2,300. That's what pet insurance is for. Yeah, we don't have that no more. We don't have pet insurance no more. E Because pet insurance went up by quite a bit, so we decided to opt out. We did utilize it for his crown and root canal, which was not amazing either. That was a lot of money. Music as loud as me, by the way. All right, hold on. Why is everything? I thought I made some adjustments. I mean, I could just be closer to the mic. If me being closer to the mic, does that make a difference? Does that make it better, Foul? I could also lower the volume. Plus, they don't cover dental cleaning since it's preventative. Yes, there's also that aspect. So insurance wouldn't matter in that sense. I'm gonna turn down music a smidge. Just a few decibels. Not really. Okay. Turning down a few decibels. I wonder why I turned up the gain on my mic. I was in the hopes that it would make it, I don't know, better. America blasting. No. Hi, Conan. Brat for America, is it? Fuck yeah. America, fuck yeah. I guess you guys do get to have your America fuck yeah day in 2 days. We had our Canada Day fuck yeah day yesterday. It's all good. He's all good. So what the heck? What is this keyboard doing to move this thing? There we go. Yes. we're arranging for some, I guess, dental cleaning, or at least scaling for his teeth for this weekend, which is only, well, 20 $250. So a little bit better than $2,300. And then hopefully I'll be able to be a little bit more on top of keeping his teeth clean. He's got some tartar buildup that I obviously can't deal with, but otherwise, the rest of his teeth is okay. Hmm. So how you have been, How have you been, Conan? It's been a little while. Uh, we are gonna hang out for a little while before we switch over to video games. We're gonna, of course, be continuing Wandering Village for tonight. I want to at least get a little bit more into that before I decide whether or not to continue or drop it. But I do have plans for a main title game that I'm probably going to do for like a Monday series. And I discussed this with Chimera. It's a little bit of a departure from like the games that I normally play. Obviously, my games I normally play, I'm just going to be like Yakuza. What do you mean, num 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 num? What the heck? Who did that? Are you not enjoying Wandering Village so far? I am. I'm on the fence. It's a city builder game, which I'm okay with, but I'm not sure how invested I am into it right now. It's very much one of those types of games where I'm just like, I like it, but I don't know if I like it a lot because I just don't feel it. Also, what the heck? What is happening? What? Hold on. I have to figure out what just got ordered. Something got ordered. Holy heck, Foul. Foul. Thank you for getting a supercharred pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni, so much pepperoni. All the pepperoni. I can't get it down here, so I give it to you. Did you see my video that I posted like a few days ago about I think it was called Barentino Toronto Pizza or something like that? God, I wish they were here in Calgary instead of Toronto. Great choice. I guess Chimera, you'll get a slice of pizza. You need to watch it. It's not like there's not like it's just me talking about it. But I think I tagged the account, so you could click on if you go to their account on TikTok, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. My mouth is kind of watering now because I'm just thinking about the pizza. Oh gosh, thank you, Phil. I'll be sure to bring down a slice and show it on stream. That's it, buddy. Nothing else. There's no good pizza down here. You've learned you need to go back into making your own. Oh man. I mean, at least you'll know it'll be good once you've made it, anyways. That's wild that there's no good pizza in like Florida. There's got to be something. We're humans. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Also, is yet another day where I still don't have my model updates. I don't know I don't know what to do at this point. I'm just gonna try to be patient. I feel like the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get. Yeah, I guess the baseline is New York pizza. That's fair. So far, most of the food places you've tried have best been meh. Hmm. Maybe you can find some like previous New York run places to try to hit up. There's got to be something. Yeah, baseline here is a little bit, well, not amazing. We just have like effectively fast food pizza. We have like a few that are okay though. What are the ones I'm thinking of? I hear Pronto is okay, but like they're nowhere near us. Sammy's is okay. And then these guys are okay too. Because of the supercharged pepperoni pizza. We just had, what do we have for dinner? We had pulled pork. It was like just some Costco pre-packaged pulled pork. Because we were like, well, we'll see what it's like, see if it's any good. It was very dry. Flavor-wise, it was okay. but it's very dry. In comparison to like the pulled pork that I can make, it's not amazing. Being a snowbird state makes you unsurprised that food is mid. I should have decent Vietnamese food down where you are, Val. God, we have so much good Vietnamese food here. Mmm, Vietnamese food. The water is swamp water. Can't make good dough with that. I mean, you could filter it a few times. It might get good eventually. Someday, possibly. You've tried two so far, not very good. Two Vietnamese places? That's a shame. That is a shame. Meanwhile, Maui's over there just licking up his bed for like specks of dust of the dental treat. I'm glad he's liking the treat though. So I guess I'll have to order more by the end of the month so that he has a constant supply. He gets one of those a day. Also, how are things going? I see a Firestorm. Hello, Firestorm. I heard Lambo's playing Forza 6 now. I don't believe that's the case. Mostly because I don't have the game still. But also because that's not the game I'm going to be playing. I still have to finish. I'm only like a quarter of the way through part 1 of the Dawn Forger event. Fake news. Fake news. I probably would enjoy playing Forza 6. But the only I would probably be really just a big nerd and just like hit up all the K trucks and all the silly vehicles, and then like maybe like some of the classics that maybe I grew up with. Keep reading; it gets gooder. Yeah, I need to do that. I did manage to finish my last phase clash, as well as the rest of my daily. So I just have to like find the time to sit down and like actually watch and slash read through everything. It's a big price. I did the 24 pho challenge in Orlando last year. Beat you, but it was just okay pho. Okay pho. That's a shame. That's a shame. I still think back to like the pho place I used to go to when I actually went into the office, and we had like a regular thing that we would go like every Thursday for lunch. We would make our little pilgrimage to Chinatown, and in the little corner there was like this one little Vietnamese place that my colleagues and I would go to. And we got to the point where like we would just sit down and they would be like, "Yeah, okay," and then bring out our food. Although for me, sometimes they'd be like, they would look at me and be like, "Which one do you want?" Because I would sometimes flip flop on choices. I'd either get like the bung or like get the pho. Sushi, I browned your grass. Oh no, that's illegal. The pho place, its broth had almost no flavor, and the cuts were low grade, and they didn't use good and/or hickory coffee for the Vietnamese hot coffee. Yikes! It was you owe me green grass. Forget about it. Hey, Arbo. Any food challenge is usually not premium though, and even if it is, the volume makes you numb to taste after a while. I mean, especially with us, we get like, well, I know with Chimera, she gets bored with food. It's rare for me, but I can get bored with food, and like there's been a few instances lately where like the pho has just been so mid. It's just like, uh, what what did I order? Like, what happened? Like, if your broth is bad, everything's bad. And but your answer decides if I wail. Do I V6R1 Cheyenne? And would you use her for support? So Cheyenne is a physical unit, right? Uh, hmm. Why? Oh, that's a tough one. Right now, like for physical, we have hyper carries like Voimistina. It's supposed to be fucking good. Hi Izzy. Hello, Lady Rabbite. Um, how much do you like Cheyenne Arbo? Like, is she like one of your most like favorite units in GFL? Or do you have someone else that you would rather like go after? She's been a solid pick from when you played GFL 1. Hmm. Who do you have V6 right now? If you don't mind my asking? I feel like I should know this, but I also forget. Don't you have Vector? You already have Voy. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I'm thinking someone else for Vector. Leva and Boy. Use her in KSVK as your anti-armor. I don't know. That's just a tough one. You already have Boy. It's kind of like if I was to pick a support, most of the time I'd probably be picking Voy Mestina for the physical team. I'm not sure how useful Cheyenne would be as a support unit. It's also tough for me because I'm already like a hyper carry corrosion slash burn like team guy. So it's rare that I venture out of those two. When Kalita comes out, I plan on going to V6 her. Isn't Kalita Hydro? I think her plan is to be Hydro. Your Lind does wonders. I based my Lind off of Lars. And then I just went ham. I read Hydro Ice, but I think I was lied to. I'm pretty sure she's just Hydro. Mostly because her car is just a summon, which is interesting in its own way. And Hydro Team being what it is, you know, I think it maybe because you see her intro where she's walking out in the winter forest, you suspect Freeze Team, but I think that's just like cool background. Other years I want to go for our Wellrod, Oz 14, and Sextans. Man, that's so many. I feel like wait, hold on. I want to look this up. Suddenly our chat turned into talk about GFL2 stuff. Where is Cheyenne? Here she is. What are her upgrades? Looks like her path is V1 to V3, then V4 and V6. So it at least has somewhat of a curve. I'm almost inclined to say no to like V6ing her. Sorry for hijacking the chat. No, it's fine. This portion of stream is talk about whatever. Usually nothing. Usually whatever you guys want to talk about is what we focus on. You want M200 to say the funny word. Nintendo. Uh-huh. Hi, Poral. Hello, Scarecrow. How suspicious that you two arrived at the same time. It's like you two were yelling at each other or something prior to getting here. I mean, that could be the case. That might just be a coincidence. Either way, it's funny. Pearl ruined your intro. It happens. So yeah, Arbo, my take is I'm leaning on no. As my using her for support. Pearl sound is so loud. I believe it. After this Gunsbook, I'm gonna try poaching some people. Noted. Mostly because, like I said, my situation is unique. I can generally just run most Gunsmokes with corrosion and the burn team, and then I'll kind of occasionally run Hydro. But I guess I could pull a physical unit for Hydro support. Wait, did I do that last time? I guess I could do that this time. Poaching from where? Ice team is that for you? You want to run electric and physical? I want to like I want to build up the rest of my teams, but I don't have the spoons. I'm already so committed and invested in the corrosion and burn teams. I'm not even that invested in the burn team. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's aside from like Chuhua, everyone else is just like whatever. I have corrosion. Yeah, corrosion is my baby. Fire has ice. Lol. Poor Firestorm. Ice really needs a buff or 8 buffs. I think Robella does have an expansion key coming though. I got the icy hot. I think Poral is here. I kind of want one of us to each specialize in each element. Who's our Hydro? I don't know who our Hydro teammate would be. Hi, Jay Walker. How you doing, buddy? I need your opinion, Lambo. Does this count as having my pinwheel back? No. Those are not pinwheels. It was Escobar, you guess? I guess he did run a pretty strong Hydro team. But I don't think I ever... I'm trying to remember if I ever borrowed a Hydro unit. Because I have my own Springfield. I can't think of any Hydro unit that I would borrow. I don't know. That second one was close. They did have the... Oh, yeah, no. Escobar did have the V6 Nikita. That V6 Nikita is strong as heck. I would argue Grok, sweet and sour chicken. Yeah, it's tough with Springfield because there's a few iterations of her in our platoon. I'm also surprised that there no other Klukais in our platoon have the expansion key right now except one person. I was like, what do you mean? Also, what do you mean there's an expansion key as I run over and install it? Your V6 Void is decimating almost everything. V6 Void just makes most of the gameplay just trivial. I'm investing much into Hydra because Tolo does enough work for you. Yeah. Between Springfield and Tolo, that's just your Hydro right there. Everybody else is just bonus. Pearl, can I have candy? Is Pearl handing out candy? I hope there's enough for everybody. She makes your event plays be like a visual novel. you open the battlefield and then you close the battlefield. That's it. You want candy? I want candy. You only managed V6R5 and you get her one more time. Yeah, next time she's around, you'll have no trouble getting her gun to R6. I don't have candy, but if you have some at your house, but if you have some at your house, you may have some. Okay, there you go. Do I have candy? Look around I have Hoff Legs. Oh, I should finish that Hoff Legs. I left that from last time. It's probably not stale. Poral, give me a candy. I don't think you're allowed candies. Use 200 rolls and you were done. Hoff Legs. Our little old man. Just saw him lay down. And he just, every time he lays down and stretches now, he just groans. For what? Being a 5? Like what? How old is he now? 5.5? He groans a lot. he's getting old. You have Hoff Root Leather? Heck. Do you have a sub goal, streamer? What do you mean do I have a sub goal? I always have a sub goal. I don't know the number. You guys being here and hanging out is my goal. You don't have to sub. Hell, if you have enough channel points, you can sub via the channel point and I'll pay you to be a sub. That's how it works. I mean, that's why I have it. Ow! What the frick? Rude? Can I reverse sub? Damn it, Arbo. Thank you, Arbo, for the 10 gifties. How dare you, but thank you so much. Let me see here. That wasn't even 10, it was 15. Wait, no, it was 10. They said they've gifted 15. No, there you go. So thank you for the 10. They've landed on Zeno, Pengu, Somnatir, Casper, Fuyu Ramu. Ow. Oh my god, that's really loud. I have died. What the fuck? So many artilleries. The battlefield is just a wasteland now. And then Lambo was just
a big
paste.
Thank you to
You hit me with a truck.
And Chwalker for all the fun and support. Party popper emoji. Cheap emoji.
finally awake.
At least the me coming back from Isekai always brings me back to the center of the screen. What the fuck? Val and Arbo again, and Jaywalker. Thank you guys for the support to the hype train. What the fuck? God, that like nearly lagged the shit out of my streaming PC. Who else did that land on? It was Fuiramu, Trash Pan. Oh god.
No.
God damn it, Arbo. Arbo, thank you very much. Let's lag it some more. Gosh, no. If the stream dies. Okay, let me see. Trash Panda, Isabella, Marshmallow, Geo, Lil Hammer, and Potato Plumps. What the heck?
Raffle, when in doubt, blame Zam. It's the ultimate failsafe. Smiley face emoji.
There's some additional trucks there.
Emoji.
How dare I? You say he wants you to eat the wasabi? I don't want to eat the wasabi. Thank you, Val, for the... How many is that? That is a lot. The 20? What the heck? Foul, thank you for the 20. The CS Blee, ESO. Oh god, I'm not even gonna be
That's
caught
like
up.
feeding my sassy side some extra oats. Sheep emoji, playful face emoji.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, meanie. I blame Zam if stream dies. Hello, Raffle. Thank you for the biddies. Let's lag it some more. That's 50 subs. That's crazy. You guys are nuts. What the heck? What is this? A level 9 hype train? You don't have to support me like this. I do appreciate it. The money will go into the stream and mostly to Lamira. Sings the Raffle Hydrate song. You missed your epic nut. I did miss the epic nut. It was probably pretty epic. Goes get water. I had a baby lamb to take care of. It's true. She is pretty cute. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. I don't know how many
Nut.
There's the nut. There's the nut. Nut. Uncle Fallon, Uncle Harbo treat y'all. 18 wheel spins? Jeez. How many? Wait, hold on. What did we have previously? That's going to be a lot of wheel spins. We're going to have to start planning another wheel spin stream. We had 5 last time. So add 5 to that. So that'll be like a total of 23 already. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yes, you guys are insane. I don't know what to say other than thank you. I will attempt to go back and read out names that the gift subbies landed on. Oh, you okay, Chimera? She's over in the other room. She dropped something, I guess. Let's see. CS Blee, Isofly, Haruhi Follower, Reasonth V3, Makai Uria, Hexalich, UCat Cafe, Bubba Bagface, what a name. Tunimunu, Candy Sheepy, Mayor McCheese, Set Zero, Mr. Bearnips, Fashizi, Oxide the Shadow, VTuber fan. It's Yo Boy Pebs, DeBlaze, Dragon Trooper, Hervik, Hell's Advocate, Alvcoon, The Man in Black, Insertia, Bag of Bones, Miss Loon VT, Underling, Dot Hacker, Tilted Skyrim? Almost said Skyrim. Level Up Joe, Panic, UU Studio, Coffee and Crochet, Mihi 101, Ryusei, Solaris, Amy Roberts, Velmoon, It's So Soft, Farfa, Dark Agent. I hope you guys enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing experience. And Chimera, what the heck? Is that why you ran down here? Also, the pizza joint has confirmed the order. Chimera got me too. Thank you, Chimera, for the 5 gifties to Black Duramax, Sonata, Ripley, Ripley Boo, Ragnakaka, and Fonri, aka Cass. Hey chat, did you know that Chimera also streams? You should go bug her sometimes. Smile. Ow! What the heck? Foul. Thank you for the other 10 gifty subs. You're nuts. Hello, Ragna. Almost 1K subs. God damn. God damn. Almost. Or 22. 22 wheel spins. That's probably not including the 5 from the other day. 01161610. What a number. Brew of the Nobody, Sirico, Gummy of the Sea, Mothflame, Mimic Field, BG Wolf, Nugbug, Rio Coinleaf, and Lil NB Astronomer. I don't know what I was going to try to say there, but astronomer. That's a word. He's got a random email. Well, you just got a random sort of gift sub. So enjoy your emotes and entry viewing experience, courtesy of this ridiculous hype train. You guys are nuts. It hit level 10, or it's about to hit level 10. Thank you, thank you. 65 subs. That's crazy. That's wild. Also, thank you for the hat. Hello, Mr. Bear Nips. It's been a little while since we've seen level 10. Okay, well. And remember, every time I'm here doing a stream, it's for you guys. Even if I get crazy trolled half the time, but that's fine. 2 more to make it 67. What the fuck? Firestorm, you too? Heck. We probably should finish Planet Crafter at some point. I guess once Fal gets settled into his new place. Austrian, Rufus, T-Weasel, Elu Kamama, Ilex, Puck, Conan, Marshmallow, Ball, and Queen of the Banshee also got subs. Courtesy of Firestorm. Thank you for the 10 gifties, buddy. Oh, Conan, he was just here. Yeah, got him. Got him. What the heck? Every now and then something hits me. It's like, ugh. PTSD.
Raffle, 9 months of Rainbow Sheep and Glorious Chaos. Rainbow
Raffle.
Emoji, Sheep Emoji.
Raffle, thank you for the 9-month resub. That's a Twitch baby. What are you going to name the baby? Mr. Bernard, thank you for the hydrate. I have some water. Excellent. I do have water. I did refill my water bottle. Pizza is on its way, Chimera. All right, our Twitch baby is Winifred. Whether or not I remember that, it's gonna be up to you though. I did get a text message saying that the pizza joint has confirmed the order. So it says heads. No wait, that's a previous email. Yeah, it just says they've confirmed the order. I don't know when it'll get here, but I guess it'll get here in the next while. 9 months of Rainbow Sheep and Glorious Chaos. It's true. Shutting the basement door then. So what? So Maui doesn't run around. Pizza party at Lambo's. Thank you for the hype train. Here's a pizza party. Soon, TM. What kind of pizza did you get? Val ordered me a supercharred pepperoni pizza. It's just got a ton of pepperoni. It's just a regular pepperoni pizza, but with like extra pepperoni. The way I like it. I'll have other I'll have other pizzas as well, but there's nothing wrong. Like I really do like a nice crispy pepperoni pizza once in a while. That's the best kind of pizza, right? Ow, what the frick? I think Enemy Artillery has smooshed me into the ground by now. Thank you, Raffle, for the 5 gifties. Well, you guys are like 1% away from that hype train hitting level 10 or hitting level 11. It's nuts. These won't be frozen pizza this time of the year. It's true. We do have some frozen pizza in the fridge. I think it's like some sort of mushroom pizza. That butt dough. Yeah, butt dough. Get to level 100. I don't think we're getting to level 100. Us being even like here is already insane. Ow. There it is, level 10 achieved.
Raffle, you're spoiling my fleece with all these cheers. Keep 'em coming. Playful face emoji, party popper emoji.
Drat too late. I'm gonna count it as 10 finished. I think you made it just in time. Hey, Marshmallow. Enjoy your gift sub. Enjoy your emotes and ad viewing experience. At least on my screen, it says the hype train is still going. I mean, if you guys want to stop here, I'm fine, perfectly fine with that. Bleed it 10, now on to 11. 25 total. Why does Lammy have a tiny top hat on?
Because even a sassy sheep needs some top hat class. Top hat emoji, sheep emoji.
Top hat emoji. That's some top hat class right there. Yeah, you got in at like the last second with that. GTG. All right, take care, Marshmallow. That's insane, though. You guys are insane. Thank you so much for getting to level 10. It's been a while. I don't have anything like special celebration plan. It was just, this is a Thursday stream. Okay, 25 spins, everyone. Nice going. Now for more Reaper. Ugh. Almost to level 12 again. Need to hit 50 spins now? Oh my gosh. I'm going to be making adjustments to that wheel spin. I think I'm pulling out the, what was it? Like the game-related ones where I like blindfold myself or play with a reverse controller and just putting those into like the physical, like fitness wheel spin instead. So they'll be like, instead of doing like, reverse controller for a few minutes, is do extra like squats or push-ups or whatever. 30 spins with the others owed. Yes, okay. 30 is already insane. I have to like split it into like 3 10 spins or whatever. Also, there's a Vanillux for anybody playing PCG in chat. But yes, I feel like where we ended now with level 10 is fantastic. You can spin them all now. All of them, right? Meow. Well, at the very least, we'll wait for the hype train to end. Did we get through all of the giveaways? I feel like we did. So we might unlock more giveaways. Also, this is well, I was originally going to play Wandering Village. We'll see if that changes if I end up doing the wheel spins instead. I know Schmookle and a couple others have not gotten back to me about what they wanted. Lambo thinks it's going to end. Yes, I do. Garnet, please. Wait, hold on. Here's a gifty for Garnet. I wonder if I contribute to it. Thank you for the channel point, Flex. Oh, it does contribute. It does count. Midlife crisis, man, is roomed off. Sushino Garnet's married, right? I don't think he knows. 30 spins in 2 minutes. Yikes. Look at all those Pedros. Look at all those Pedros. But yes, thank you, Garnet. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing experience. Where the hype train ended for you until you refreshed. Probably Twitch doesn't quite know how to handle it when the timer is like that close to the end. It's just based off of your local session. So imagine if it ended for you, if you refresh, anybody that refreshes will still be up. It was that close. You guys give to that 100 biddies like literally the last second. So Twitter's like, oh sure, I guess. Hi, Jack. But she's so hot I couldn't help myself. Sushi, how dare you? Wait till Sushi hears about this. There we go. Look at that. Look at that level 10. I already have all the emotes though. Look at that. Hype train complete at level 11, 6%, 82 sub gifts, and 744 bits. Absolutely nuts. What are these dumb emotes? I don't know, Firestorm, but you got one. You get to be a cow going, huh? Okay, this emote is cursed. Huh? Also, what is that? Cat scare emote? Whoa. That is a bit cursed. All right then. So what are we listening to? I think it's just like a lullaby for Lamera. There's like a few of these songs that managed to make it into the playlist. Also, we are continuing with Tangia Dungeon, so feel free to join and help us get through strong enough to fight the boss. Last time we got like pretty close. We also need to get more keys. Fal wants us to redeem for a useless website. All right, hold on. Let me pull that up. I think turning up the gain on the mic definitely makes it easier for you guys to hear the keyboard now. All the clicky clackies. This app isn't live yet. Well, can't go to that one. We've been here before. What the heck is this? Nope, we've been here before. I want something new, dang it. That doesn't even have anything. That is, I mean, I don't know. I guess. It's a swimming corgi, which I guess is cute. Whoa. This is all. Wait, nope. It just goes to like an Instagram site. If I click on it. How is this useless? I don't know. This is all it does as far as websites go. It's a win. It's a win. We'll take it. And it's all it needs to do. Apparently there's music too, but I'm not going to turn it on. I don't know how loud it is. Portal found a Stormtrooper helmet. Enjoy. May it assist in your aim. I guess if you guys want to go... Oh, that's quite the name. That's quite the name for this website. Turn it on.
Not.
No way it will assist in your aim. So the website's name is corgiorgy.com. I don't know how I feel about that at all. So you're welcome to listen to that if you really want to. Oh, what? That's the freaking website. That's us. That's the title. I don't know. That's what they call it. I'm just gonna. That's where it goes.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Hey, you.
Again?
Finally awake.
I think I'll pass. Thank you, Conan. I don't know what happened, but I think we're good now. I think we're good. We don't have to worry about remembering no websites or nothing. Co1 McGill. At Co1 McGill though. Call McGall. That's one of the other variations I'm thinking of right now. What was I talking about before all of this craziness? Do we want to do the wheel spins now, or do I prep for it for like next week or something? Loud. Sorry, I blinked. Is Lambo still talking about Corgi Orgy? No. I don't know what that is, or why you're talking about it. You're weird. DSR 50 is hot. Ah, okay, that's good information right there. And now I'm just thinking about DSR 50. I really do need to read through the rest of that event. It is pretty good so far. Although there's one thing that bugs me about it is every time we click into the time limited event for Dawn Forger, is that you briefly see the title card for Dawn Forger, and you see Dawn Forger listed twice. It's just like Dawn Forger and then Dawn Forger. I'm just like, why is the sub logo also Dawn Forger? It just screams lazy and annoying. How far did I get? They they broke into the pharmaceutical warehouse. That's how far I got. If they release their Chinese New Year Red Sheep address, I will fucking wail for it. Noted. Spoilers. I'm pretty sure I was vague enough. Breaking into places is not that much of a spoiler. Gross, lazy, and annoying is your job? No comment. No comment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more of it. I'm curious how it'll play with part 2 of the story, though. How is Fal enjoying the story overall? I don't know if Fal has gotten into the story yet. If that far is spoilers. Fal might just be waiting to sit down and get through everything closer to the end. Only just started, yeah. Sketch Doodle sent the DM from iPad. Uh-oh. That version of me looks so unimpressed. Shocker, Chimera is working on another emote. It'll be applicable for whenever my audio is scuffed, or anytime that you guys hear any scuffed audio or overly loud audio. You kind of want to reread it again, but then again, you're getting the itch to play Reverse Collapse. I still have to like find the time to play through that. I'm still like at the very beginning of Reverse Collapse. Is it a pinwheel? It is absolutely not a pinwheel. You guys failed spectacularly to convince Chimera to make a pinwheel emote. It was the ball was in your court and you did nothing with it. So no, it is not a pinwheel. Yes, eventually we will. Oh, like that, my model froze for a second there. Hi, Dax. You took the ball. You missed Maui. He was here at the beginning of the stream. He even had a dental treat and everything. $88 miles per hour. You know what? I think we'll save the wheel spins for next week. So we'll plan for them for next Thursday. That's a lot of wheel spins. And then we'll be able to like plan everything else going forward. I also have to see what else I owe chat. I know we got through a good chunk of it. That makes sense. Thank you. You need some milk. You don't got no milk. This is a burger joint. McLambos don't got milk. We might have smoothies. Well, I guess we might have milkshakes. We don't have just plain milk. The riot. Also, nice crit. We do have an ad break starting in 2.5 minutes. So the plan for tonight, we're going to continue with our Wandering Village playthrough. I will try to kick off the story aspect. There's a part of my I guess me that's just going to be like, I'm just keep building up the city. Imagine getting ads. Imagine. I feel like most people here should be should be ad free by now. Um, but there may or may not be a couple lurkers, which I still appreciate them. What else was it? Oh, right. I did mention in my title that I've decided what my next major game is going to be. It is a bit of a departure from our current games. Noko emote when. I thought that that meme died. That Noko's no longer a thing. Nobody Nokos anymore. The present company excluded. But yes, we're gonna lean into more story for our Monday streams. I think we got like a little bit of a taste of it when we played that like 5 hearts under one roof game in that sense of like the story. But we're not going to revisit that because that was just silly. I'm going to actually try to make it a regular thing to play through. Drumroll, please. Road to Empress. This will be a major departure, but if you guys like C dramas or any drama, this will be an interesting one. Also, Garnet, I can't believe you ruined all the hugs. What do you get when you cross a rabbit with a water hose? Hairspray. Police officer caught 2 kids playing with firework and a car battery. He charged one and let the other one off. Yikes. But yes, it is. It's one of those like choices matter type games. Your goal is to become the Empress of China. It's like a cinematic adventure. But also, there's a very, very high mortality rate.
Sprinkler, rabbit emoji, nervous sweat emoji.
So as we try to like work our way through the story to become like the Empress of China, we will have a pretty good chance of just getting murked repeatedly. Yeah, choose your own adventure. Hi, T Weasel. You saw someone play that game? It's so dynamic. Yeah, I've been eyeing this game for a while now, and I feel like I want to give it a shot. I may or may not even consider recording it to do long form, because why not? But with it being what it is, I feel like it should be pretty enjoyable. I may have to consider maybe setting up one of my recordings to like not pull in alerts and stuff. It's all in manner. You wish it was in Kanto. I do wish it was in Kanto personally, but I'll deal with it. I mean, we're gonna be reading the subtitles or listening to it and reading the subtitles anyways. It is interesting. You watch Secret Sleepover Society play it. Ooh, there's one. There's a one now at 2. There's no shortage of games to play at the moment. Time to learn Mandarin, I guess. We'll see if it helps. I don't know if I'll be learning Mandarin, considering I have to still. I mean, I'll be trying to learn Kanto better. So I guess by extension, I'll maybe have a bit more chance to recognize some characters. But who we're kidding? It's not gonna happen. If you got 30 seconds, check DMs. Wait, hold on. I do have 30 seconds. Oh, I see. Oh, let's not turn that on. I see. I wonder if they would... wonder if Lorelei wins that Glittering Star Wish event, if they would just pull this outfit or make her a brand new outfit. And no, I'm not sharing that to stream. Then you can pick up Futao. No, that would be interesting. I am curious. Also, I'm wondering what other people are going to be going for this event. I know Grok or Sweet and Sour Chicken went after Nemesis for the last one. I unsurprisingly went for Klukai, but I'm debating going for Lind for this one. Share to server. Wow, not showing me the pretty lady. It does seem. Wait, hold on. I guess most people here are pretty lady enjoyers. Can I? Just gonna scrub through the video real quick. Oh, ad break is finally finishing now. Might just be a bit blurry. Showing off her appeal at the New Year's party. This is DSR 50, aka Lorelei, and GFL 2. Ooh, nice outfit. Very, very bouncy. Is what I can see here. So if this outfit makes it into GFL 2, we can tell that Arbo is going to be wailing for it. Lynn doesn't have any other skin in GFL 1 aside from a Children's Day skin. God damn. God damn. Anti-gravity boobs. It's amazing her dress lets that bounce happen. Yeah, I mean the physics in these universes are very different. I mean, just because she doesn't have any skins in GFL 1 doesn't mean that they can't be forced to make a new one, right? If she wins. I think that's the point, right? But I don't expect her to win. I feel like the next person who's going to win is probably going to be Macchiato or Springfield. Maybe Vector. Probably not Vector. Probably going to be Macchiato or Springfield. Let's be honest here. Ro will win? Ooh. Yeah. Ro will totally win Firestorm. Yours were less gravity, too. Boobas deserve their own physics.
Not.
I know what I'd like to appeal. I mean, what?
Not.
We will get the Defender in the Rise skin. I mean, I think what was a skin that some of us want to see? Sabrina's like Knight skin with like the shield and everything. Hi, Benny. Thank you for the subby. Yes, enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing experience, courtesy of that crazy ass hype stream we got earlier. Witcher 1 had interesting boot physics too. I'm trying to like physically block Witcher 1 from my memory. I had such a terrible time with Witcher 1. I was like, okay, I was hoping to make the Witcher series into like a video game series I would just start from like beginning to end, kind of like what I did with Yakuza, and I couldn't even get through 1. It was so bad. It was just The combat was terrible. The UI was terrible. It was just like, and then partway through the story, I felt like I was just gonna just nod off. I'm just like, oh wow, I can't do this. You pulled it out a few months ago, and you're like, what is going on? I think the call is to start from like Witcher 2, and even then, it's like, if you could stomach it, just maybe just get a summarized version of 1 and 2 and then just start in 3. Man, that combat. No. Would you want Springfield Stirring Mermaid skin? I don't think I know what that one is. Hold on. Springfield Stirring Mermaid. The AI overview says popular alternate swimsuit costume. All right, hold on. Where are the costumes? Alternate. I see a wallpaper. Is there no pictures? Images. No, that was pretty classy. Witcher is one of the few great exports from Poland next to Spiritus. I'll agree with you in the for the overall series. I won't agree with you for the game for Witcher 1. I won't comment on Witcher 2 simply because I didn't play it. I couldn't get myself I convinced myself to work my way through Witcher 2. You had the books in mind? Okay, well in that case, fair. Oh, also, I feel like going forward, whenever I like just want like a brain dead game to play, it's gonna probably be Dungeon Crawler. But I will also potentially be visiting. Which one is this one? Is it called Supermarket Chaos? It's like the supermarket version of the Arcane Library, because that's officially out. You have considered reading Witcher? I have two, but it was so long ago I don't remember much, and after doing one, you're hesitant. I think two might be okay. Two might be okay. One is a strong no. I know Izzy was also interested in playing Supermarket Chaos. Oh fuck it! If they bring Antonina to GFL2, you're cooked. All right, hold on. We gotta let Sunborn know about Firestorm's preference for Antonina. Antonina GFL2. Oh right, Project Narrow Cloud. Animal Crossing, Lambo, and DM. Oh, what is this? What am I doing in that picture? Hmm. She has no sprite in GFL2, just some mentions or some text mentions. I can't imagine Mika just leaving PNC stuff left, right where it is. I'm sure they will visit more of it. I mean, they had the event with Lewis and everything with PNC. It's right there. Confused, lost. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. Chimera's cooking up some new stuff in the background. Where am I? Where is this? The interaction to the commander in the PNC collab event was gold. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see what they do. It's gonna be interesting, especially with them rebooting Phase Clash. I don't know how long it'll take before that'll happen. Did they mention when they were gonna be rebooting Phase Clash? Like, did they give us like a time frame or anything? Because I imagine like once that kicks in, plus the oncoming or incoming stories that the CN servers already have, that'll put a nice big monkey wrench in the vision. Did you do the new assault simulation? Yes. PNC story was cinema. You don't care too much about PNC in general, but I hope to learn more about it. I've only occasionally seen Firestorm play Project Neural Cloud, and I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. Even playing the mini game, which is just a bastardized version of PNC, I'm just like, I still don't know what's happening. But big number goes boom. We're gonna get into all the new things this weekend. Yeah, I need to find the time to like sit down and watch like the rest of the event for Dawn Forger. I am looking forward to finishing that. I'm trying to position myself to get everything done because Nikkei also pushed out their new event today. So I had to kind of push through the story as much as I could over there so that I'm in a position where I can kind of do both without taking up too much time. In Project Neural Cloud, you use Klukai and Letter Carry. Would you want the Klukai outfit from PNC to GFL2? I'm trying to remember what her outfit looked like. As much as I am a Klukai stan, I'm also not the like biggest Klukai stan. PNC outfit. Klukai. This is not a bad outfit. I do kind of wish that there were more of the tactical outfits for GFL2. I think that this whole conversation just devolved into GFL2 now, which is fine. I think I'm just really enjoying like the Corrosion team in general. With Fituza's recent release, big fan of her. I kind of like lukewarm about Basti. I'm also like low key a fan of Lind. And then of course there's Springfield, and then like Klukai is up there. I don't know. I don't have like a primary GFL2 waifu. Klukai is hot. Noted. Sushi likes Klukai. Got it. I think Mekti is supposed to get an outfit soon. I'm surprised it's not the little like maid outfit that her like generic doll version gets. Because I know that in one of the previous events, like her alternate was wearing like a maid outfit. What if Klukai's corrosion because she got corrupted in some alternate cloud in PNC? Yandere Cluck was something else. Firestar just offered his own little world here. But yes, as I mentioned, Road to Empress is going to be the game that I'm going to be playing on Mondays. So it's probably going to be the type of game where if you are wanting to know what's going on, you need to probably be like caught up with the story. Because it's one of those like there's hundreds of choices, and there's probably going to be a lot of instances where I'm just going to get murdered many times. So we'll see how that goes. YouTube long form is a good idea. Yes, that's also kind of what I'm angling for. Is I feel like with the number of different routes and stories and choices that could be made, I could like my own playthrough of Road to Empress would be its own little story, even if people have seen it before. Because like, unless you make very specific choices, for me it'll be like a blind playthrough, so I won't have any idea what's gonna happen. I already have a YouTube channel. Do I even have like a link? That's not it. I don't have a link. I think I have it linked in the About Me page, though. Where is it? There it is, YouTube. The question is if it goes to my... it goes to my VOD page. I do have a legacy YouTube channel. I don't know if I'll upload it to that one. So my VOD page does link to my YouTube, like my legacy YouTube. So it may or may not, if I do start uploading long form, that'll probably be where it goes. Wait, blind playthrough? So you won't be recording a visual? It's just going to be audio. You're going to have to imagine the scenes, Scarecrow. This is where you just have to focus on and hope that you have strong imagination. Effectively, it's an ASMR stream. That would be compelling. But yeah, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna upload it to just my legacy YouTube. I'll just have to like dust it off a bit. I've been kind of working on my editing skills, which are still rudimentary. So I'm probably gonna, for Monday streams, especially while I'm playing, is pare down a lot of my alerts and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I need to do some like angling to get things set up for that. And then Thursdays will kind of continue to be whatever. Although once Foul gets settled, oh hi Roboyo. Hopefully you're better at describing the scenes than the other blind playthrough streamers who can only describe scenes as no backseating. What do you mean? I think the pizza's here. And that's probably why I hope the door is still closed to the basement. Maui. Now he's very angry at the door. I'm already playing backseat drivers. Why is someone calling me? Oh, that's the doorbell. Now he's so mad. He's like, how dare! They actually hit the button. Okay, I think they left it. Okay. Open the door to let Maui have pizza. Lamb already played Backstreet Driver. Yes, I did play Backstreet Drivers. Maui, good boy, he protect. He also yells and screams in my ear. So what game were we talking about? Road to Empress. Specifically Road to Empress 1, because there's now a 2. Your doorbell woke you up the other day because it needed charge. The feature is dumb. Yeah, I need to hook up the doorbell so that I don't have to charge it anymore. It's good that the battery lasts like a few months, but if I don't charge it, then I'm just like, well, crap. Then I have to bring the whole doorbell in to charge it. Maui gets pepperoni. Maui becomes Vesuvius. All right. I guess I will go grab a slice of pizza, and then I will show you guys the well, what I got, or what Val got for me. And then we will slowly get started into Wandering Village. So in the meantime, which okay, pick blue, sure. I'm still having to get used to this tool here. B R B. There you go. I don't understand these words. How do you charge a whole doorbell? 2 pieces for me, please. Extra Parmesan. Right, be right back, chat. Rude. All right, let me undo the BRB. There we go. Thank you, Raboyo. Thank you, Fal, for the Tangias. We let ours die. Wait, what died? Oh, the doorbell. Just installed yours on your new house. Kirby gets the eyeball. All right. Where's my webcam? Here it is. I'm in the way. Of course, I'm in the way. There should be a layer of pepperoni underneath the top layer, but there it is. Ooh, So that was the least rude thing that happened while you were gone. Cupped pepperonis. Glorious. There's obviously more slices upstairs, and Chimera was like, these are all yours because they're super salty. He was like, okay. Um, yep. Thanks, Val. I need to load up the game. There it is. Here it is. The Wandering Village. Like I said before, I'm gonna want to at least get a little bit invested into it before I decide if I want to continue it. But Thursdays, for the most part, are gonna be like me playing my variety of games, and then Monday will just be strictly Road to Empress. Try taking the top pep off. Still super salty. If it's too salty, do a drizzle of hot honey. Mmm. They probably salted the top. This is so Studio Ghibli. Mm-hmm. The Last Leviathan. That's the DLC that's coming out. Oh, like Nausicaa? Kind of. Alright, I need to change categories. Once it loads in, I'm gonna pause so I can do that. The Wandering Village. The Wandering Sheep. He's extremely lost. There. Lemire is such an eepy girl. Yeah, she's so still eeping. My only concern is whether or not that will affect her sleep schedule tonight. If she'll have enough sleep pressure for, well, to sleep through the night. Like you're watching an anime for a second. I never actually did watch it through like properly last time, so I didn't know what I was doing. Also, I need to adjust the audio. It's getting loud. I'm slowly trying to wake her up. Lol, the baby's sleeping through the night. She slept through the night last night. Building decorations. Oh, right. What are we? I think we're aiming for an evaporator, right? I can't remember what we were doing. Food management. Newly constructed kitchen. They were aiming to like get more corn. I bet the Lemire sleeps like a baby every night. There's also that. Research corn plantation. Also, where the heck are we? Oh, we never just... No, we did. Oh, we just paused. At least for the next year or so. Okay, well, that's fine. Envoys accept our commands. Then she will sleep like a toddler. You're probably right. Do we move this mining camp? These are just rocks. Hi, platypus. What are you saying yes to? I say a lot of things. Mary's just staring at me like, Dad, I want pepperoni pizza. Villagers are happy. 3 nomads will arrive soon. Buildings with the red flag. Crops don't grow at the current temperature. So we want to change this to something else. So I think we're only going to harvest the beets. And then our goal is to switch our next research over to corn. Oh my gosh, I already forgot what you were saying. I don't remember anything that I'm saying. Hi, Sleepingville. Yes. Sometimes I worry about streamers. Yes to moving things. Look, there's a lot going on, and we're basically goldfish with our memory. Mysterious structure. So if I want to advance the story, I need to build or at least repair the mysterious structure. Also, you try to focus when everything is happening, plus getting Numa Numa in the middle of a conversation / train of thought. I was like, thought of train? No, that's not right. Train of thought. That's why I did it. It's training. Numa Numa is inevitable.
No.
What the fuck, that timing? No, but don't combine those. So we don't have enough resources. We need, what is that? We need more clay. Thank you for the Noko. Okay, we need more clay. The scavenging was done there. We could head to the shrine, get some ancient notes. Can't get those mushrooms. Dune. Let's hit the shrine. They brought back corn. Okay. Where is my... I had a clay gathering camp. There's nobody at my clay gathering camp. Do I move it? It's dry, but there should be. There's nothing to gather. There's clay over here. Can I just build It's not quite ideal position for the clay. Heading to nut. Yikes. It'll be okay. I don't know about that. I'll disable that camp in the meantime because there's no clay to gather. There is a mining camp over there. I moved this one. Oh, that's just the clay gathering camp. I moved this one over there. So food management, I think we're doing okay. We're not exactly having an amazing time with our stuff. Also, what is that area? So once we're done scavenging the shrine, probably send off people to the oasis and grab some water. So we're not quite there yet for our resources. We need 30 wood planks and 30 stone slabs to repair the structure. Only way that's going to happen is if we get more of our stonemasons doing stuff. I guess one cactus. We'll swap over to cacti on this other farm in the meantime. Since we can't grow beets anymore anyways, we'll continue to harvest the rest of these. And then plant cacti in the meantime. That way we get some money, not some money, some water. Let's increase speed so that we can get through some of our resources. Send a party to the oasis. Ancient notes. Found by scavengers and then often sold by the trader. Evaporator's been researched. Yay! What was that for again? Why did we do that again? Compost heap. Evaporators down here. Next would be the spore distillery, but I think we wanted to research corn. Do you want to track this research? Tracking for compost heap will be canceled. Wait, why did we work on compost heap? No, we don't care about that. Corn. We need wood. Or no, we need clay. Well, this is why I have a fully operational not scavenger hut, clay hut. Right? Now we do. Unless you get water from different sources. That's right. That's what I wanted. Additional ways to get water. Also, we need more clay. Wait a minute. I need to remember some of my trolls. Okay, that's fine. Do we? Oh, we only have 0 workers available. Bring in some more people. There we go. Already scavenged. There's salt and sand. Wow, the sand dune has sand. Amazing. Who would have guessed? All right, there's a clay gathering camp over there too, so they can get some clay. I feel like I need more of those camps in general. We're also slowly getting in range of this crossroad. There's a short cold snap if we go that way. And stinkhorn fungi. Healthy food for Anbu, but the nauseating smell will linger and dampen the mood of your villagers. And then a sleeping spot. Scavenging parties returned. We can send them off somewhere else. Clay is one of the few resources that respawns. Yeah, the issue is that it's slow. What are your thoughts, chat? Do we go northeast or southeast? I'm gonna eat some more pizza while I'm waiting.
There's a leak in the boat!
Southeast looks better. All right. I should wait. I think you guys are still able to vote. I think we still have Twitch integration. Nope. Need to re-log into it. There we go. All right, we're going that way, but next time we'll be able to vote. Uh-oh. Where'd chat go? Did I close chat by accident? There we go. Imagine closing chat. That would never happen. It would never happen. Okay, we did research corn. What else do we need to research? Select corn plantation as one of your farms. Your mother called. The mayor is no longer eeping. Noted. Deactivate berries so they can't be consumed. Open the food management display. Meanwhile, I'm like, how do I do that? Newly constructed kitchen produces that by default while producing simple meals. It might make sense to deactivate the raw ingredients so that it can't be eaten by your villagers. Open that food management window menu. Oh, there it is. Berries. I found it eventually. This took me a while. And the game wants us to research landscaping next. So we shall. There's more dunes out there. We had a cold snap either way. Should I just build more clay gathering camps? It just seems kind of silly that, like... Anbu's asleep. The bowl with the arrows around it. Yep. Kitchen's doing a whole lot of nothing. I guess once I get into the once I get into the new area, we won't be in the desert anymore. I should be able to start planting the other stuff again, right? Until at least 3 houses have a decoration value of 3 or higher. So I need to decorate the place once we get our research going, of which we need more clay. Conquer. Make sure you check all your crops and water. What do you mean by check all my crops and water? I have 218 available for water. Right now we're planting corn. Hey, Zero. I can hang with you for a while. Poor Aya's having internet issues at the moment. How goes your gaming? Poor Aya. We're doing all right at the moment. We are trying to get into the Wandering Village. I'm mostly just in the beginning, like, tutorial phase. I barely even touched the story yet. I need to, like, collect enough resources so I can just do that. Also, I need workers. Add this to your wish list if you haven't already. I hear that there's a DLC that's coming out for this, where you're going to be on the back of a Leviathan. Each area affects water collection and crops that can grow. What do we know about this next area? Or will I... What was that? Somebody sounded angry at that. Do I need to build more houses? Is that what... Total people, total housing. I need more houses. Do I have better houses? Did I unlock better houses? I thought that said fart command, not eat command. Hut. Okay, we'll work on hut after the landscaping. We also need to build more houses so that my people aren't mad at me. They're always mad at me. But how are you doing, Zero? We have an okay amount of material storage, so I guess I could get more. Anbu is getting hungry, but that's okay. He's going to hit up a food source for him pretty soon. He must be extra tired to not want to, like, sleep at the next spot. In a state of being? Nice. We do like those. What's Aya doing tonight? Or attempting to do tonight? I'll find out in a second. I see. I'm gonna hydrate in the meantime, though. Hydrate. It is a Maui. He had to bark his head off earlier at whoever delivered the pizza to us. Alright, Anbu's still sleeping and probably going to be sleeping a while. We did construct more tents. Don't think we can send our scavenging party anywhere because they don't have any lunch boxes to take with them. Saltwater evaporation. Blood evaporation. Water, product, salt water. Do we have? We have tainted water. Must be filtered and evaporated before it can be used.
Hara hara.
Hey,
Welcome,
it's
Ayasu
a
VT and the
Ayasu
Fantastic
raid.
Five.
Ara, ara.
Ready to join the LAN party?
Xfinity
Party
sucks.
popper emoji, sheep emoji.
I guess that was the warning. Hi, Aya. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. I'm sorry to hear that Xfinity sucks.
Panda, Maui is always the goodest boy in the room. Dog emoji, sparkles emoji.
You have Xfinity, you know. Yikes. But, oh, cool. I can't even load the stream. Oh, no. Poor Aya. Everybody gives Aya some love. If you don't already follow her, please do. She delivers all the love. You have to come manually. What the fuck, Twitch? Hi, Flare. Hello, Raiders. I see Morgan, and hello, Blue, and Ketra, and of course, Zero, and Gigawatts. Poor Aya. But yes, give more head pats and hugs to Aya, please. She deserves it. If you don't mind my asking, what was Aya up to tonight? What was she attempting to do before Xfinity collapsed upon itself like the piece of junk that it is? We are, of course, playing some Wandering Village tonight. She's working on the Minecraft mod pack. Oh. Anything cool that's going to be going in that mod pack? More Ayasu. Got it? Yeah. That's exactly what you need. That's like a hug. Probably better internet. Yikes. More like rebranding the mod pack, new logo and such. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, now you can see the stream. Hi, Aya. Welcome on in. I'm sorry to hear about Xfinity being a piece of junk. I hope it gets better. I truly do. I hate having internet issues. That's why anytime like anybody's like trying to like get me to switch my providers, I'm always like, no. I really like having stable internet, and it's quick to boot, so I'm never gonna change if I don't have to. But yes, I've requested all, if not all, of everybody in chat to give you lots of hugs, which I guess equates to exclamation mark Ayasus. So there's that. But how you doing otherwise? Things were fine until like 3 months ago. I wonder if there's like something wrong with like your line physically. This place is unaffected by poison and looks comfortable for Anbu to sleep in. Is Anbu gonna sleep though? I feel like Anbu is just gonna go, nope. Anbu not sleepy. And every night around 10 p.m. your upload speed drops to 1.5. Sounds like an overload issue. From what Ketra was saying, it's something to do with their new system. It's wild. Anbu is starving. Uh-oh. We can resolve this. Probably. I have a way to deal with that. We are going to feed Anbu. Ktunk. Hum. Food management. I think we're still okay. There's a mine there that we can send people off to. An infested mine. No, thank you. There are some... reduces happiness by 5 and lowers temperature. Let's go to the non-infested mine. New area, check water collection devices and farms. So temperature is freezing, so I'd have to change back to beets for that. And then as for humidity, is that enough to turn my air wells back on? There's some humidity, so that tells me yes. Oh, right. If you could do me a favor and pick a raid sheepy, I would greatly appreciate it. If you do not pick one, I will probably assume it'll be a number 6 sheepy. Always blue. I always know that, but I always forget at the same time. I think it's because my brain is just too scattered today. Alright, there you go. And of course, raid video, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here's a song to get to know about me. I'll start with my name, my age, my height, my gender identity, and my favorite game. This is where I live now, and this is where I'm from. Here's what I do for work, and what I hope to become. Here's a guilty pleasure and a pet peeve, and something I like, a goal that I hope one day to achieve. And can I ride a bike? My favorite place I've been to, and a place I want to go. My favorite time of year, and my favorite TV show. Here's a random fact you might not guess. Surprise! A thing that brings me joy and brings me stress. I really try to avoid that. I have this many siblings, and that's the size of my shoe. And I hope you like this song, because I would really love to get to know you.
No.
Thank you, Roboyo. Maybe mistimed that nut a little bit, though. Anyways, welcome back, Raiders. Hope you guys enjoyed that little raid video there and learned some stuff about me. If you don't already know who I am, I'm Lambo, Sheeptuber, who currently streams 2 times a week, every Monday and Thursday. Wait, hold on, let me disable this for a moment here. There we go. Wait, can I just move this? Maybe I'll just move it. Would it be mistimed if you knew what shoes were? What are shoes? Nobody knows what shoes are. That's crazy. Harvest and remove. I should really do that. Harvest and remove those berry bushes now that they're more available. Every time you find yourself singing along, that's the point. Short temperature drop might affect the growth of your plants because we are about to hit this cold, short cold snap. So what we can do is request Onbu run through it. Send a party to that settlement. Thank you, Onbu. Food quality. What's happening? We have plenty of berries. Are we low on? A villager found nothing to eat. Let's turn berries back on then. Also, do we finish researching stuff? No, we're still pending. Not enough resources available. What the heck? We need more tools. I think we're doing okay on the waterfront. Farming is, of course, very important. Onvo Kitchen's got somebody working full time. Same goes for the mycologist. Happiness is too low. Can't get any more nomads this way. Maybe we can get cart. Need some more tools, I guess, before we can get this clay gathering camp installed. That. Alternatively, to just put people on the other camps. This woodworking camp is empty. Moving stuff around is just so much work. I think you didn't start the Bosply Atoll. Villagers dissatisfied. Some will leave their needs are not met. And we have a hailstorm, so they're pissed off because of the hailstorm. Dang it. I screwed up and hit the wrong button. You encountered a group of settlers, pick them up. Light hailstorms going that way. Decontamination facility. Survival gear, shrine. Mine with some eggs. You walked right into that tornado. I don't think I have a choice. Okay, well, I guess Anbu's not listening to me right now. Quote for if Lambo had a choice. I'm in so deep. That's a no. So we're still needing clay to finish off research for the landscape. We don't have enough workers available. So deep. Sushi being sus. Got it. Villagers have over 15 needs. So what are they needing exactly? We're doing okay for water and food, I think. What's the kitchen working on? Stuff that we can't make. There we go. That's probably part of the problem, is because the kitchen was making nothing. Scavenging parties returned. I think we can go to that decontamination facility. Check that out and see what's over there. Anbu is getting sleepy, so he's gonna sleep wherever the heck he wants. We are going to... Oh, there we go. We finally finished that. Building upgrades, quarry. I think the... What did Lambo just think about? Suck it, streamers. Okay. Interesting to think about. Maybe... Wait, hold on. Maybe we'll build a hut. Our hut's better. I imagine... Poor Ayasu. Ayasu already has to deal with the terrible internet. Now apparently I'm thinking suck it, streamers. I remember to like this, Val. CS Blee has such a punchable face right now. Wow. Poor Blee. And I thought it was actually quote. Yeah, good quote. Okay, we don't need anybody working in that camp there. Workers can't work there. They can work that one. And neither of them were Lambo. Is this guy the Wi-Fi or something? So many non-my quotes. So funny. Okay, so we have landscaping. We need to build something. Some decorations, I guess. Fireworks launcher. Small bush. Build decorations close to housing until at least 3 houses have a decoration value of 3 or higher. Blue bush pot. Wooden clay. Let's just put some big bushes near some stuff. Maybe. Stone. How much stone do we have? A good pile of stone. Maybe we'll just make some street lanterns. I used to mute them and be able to still watch the streamer with sound in the corner. I don't know, they fixed a way to jip ads. Shame you weren't here earlier. You would have probably gotten a sub. Alright, we have a ton of berry mueslis being made. We could make beet soup for people as well. Maybe? We don't have any beets, do we? We don't have enough beets. We need more beets. Should I open up more farmland? No, Anbu is sleeping right now. Wow. Rude. How many ads, Twitch? Oh yeah, you guys are in ad Twitch break. All of the ads. Sat in the sun for 2 hours and now you're a pearl tomato. Oh no. Hopefully you applied sunscreen. Smile. Our decorative red post. Sure. You burn so fast that we moved to the shade after an hour. Yikes. Kitchen. Let's see. No staff for the research facility right now. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're hauling stuff. You didn't know it was a coffee date? Oh no. Almost free. Are you free now, Zero? With the softball wife, but the UV index was like 9. I did have to be outside today. I mean, I mowed the lawn because the grass was super tall, and it was getting to the point where like there were just tons and tons of bugs and like mosquitoes. So it was like I need to chop it down short again, just so that we can deal with it. Rain cloud, it's fine, I guess. You still upset you can't jip the ads anymore? I'm sure there's still ways, but it's always going to be an arms race for doing that. Okay, we should be good for water now. And I think our clay deposits will all regenerate with this. Dude, make the stream a pop-out window and then unmute it and then mute the ads. That's really smart, actually. Why is research disabled? Oh, because I temporarily have no staff for the research. Until at least 3 houses of decoration value of 3 or higher. I'm gonna need more decorations, I think. Rain boost water collectors, yes. I think it also helps refresh the clay deposits faster, doesn't it? And creates new ones? Ooh. Meanwhile, Ambu's just like, I'm gonna just sleep here and wait for that light hailstorm. I feel like that light hailstorm is just waiting. Uh-oh. What are they mad about now? Oh, it's because of the hailstorm. Food variety, food quality, housing quality. Just realized it's on the back of a creature. Hailstorm, I'm coming for you. I'ma get you. Well, they be here. Throwing parties help? How do I throw a party? Village doctor. Onbu interaction. Onbu food, poison, exploration. Launch fireworks whenever a festival takes place at the community plaza. I feel like I need to have a community plaza. Go to level 5? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean by level 5? I'll press 5 on the keyboard. Okay, I'm at 5. Oh, I see. No town square. Community plaza built. So I need to have a town square or a community plaza. What do I need to build that? Whatever it is, I don't have it. Town square. Here you are. You just need stone slabs. Sure. Did I see sacrifice? No, we would never sacrifice people. Scavenging party has returned. Nothing to really scavenge right now. Nothing's in range. Very much in the I just need to get things going, but Anbu's just content to just sleep here. Return with those sacrificial robes you ordered. Shh, not now, Roboyo. We don't need to talk about those right now. I mean, those are the robes we sacrifice. Not people. We don't sacrifice people. We would never sacrifice people, Smile. Red post constructed. We have the hut constructed now. We need like a new section for people to like live in. Let the vocals smile. I've done that for so long. Maybe if we get those huts built, people will be less angry at me. Research bigger buildings. Need to research so many things. But we're working on the town square. And it's almost done. Let's party first, then upgrade housing. Yep. Okay, town square. Oh god, this thing's gonna take up so much space. Maybe we'll have it like over here near the front of Anbu. It's good near houses, raises levels. No. As for bigger buildings, Anbu Doctor, Anbu Cash, Sacrifice Villager. We would never do that. Tomato plantations. Heat resistant, have high yields, but require a lot of water. Flop houses, makeshift housing. Heal shroom for healing Anbu. Hauling post? Yeah, we'll do that next, I guess. Okay. One town square. Okay, the town square needs people working in it. I need to... Okay, okay. People love to relax and share stories in the town square. Happiness increased by 1 while fully staffed. Okay, is it fully staffed? Cheerful gathering. Less riots, please. Okay, it also helps that the the hailstorm ended right then too, so it's like, oh my god. Perfect timing. God. But, oh, is that what I think it is? There's also a spore cloud. Can I request Onbu run through it? Okay, he's listening at least. I do need to throw food at him. There. He won't be as pissed now because he's had some food. Sleep command? No. Check for infection? Oh, right. Looks like it's just those two areas. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Hey, Ketra. How's it going, buddy? I just have to figure, okay, what else did I set my research to? I think I set it to the hauling post, right? You know, not alive, but not on the ground. Zombie life is rough. Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel. We gotta do what we gotta do. Catches fish. Only works when Onbu is surrounded by water. Not doing that. Pest control. Removes external parasites and their eggs from Onbu. Sawmill. Produces wood by mining giant trunks on Onbu's back. Mining giant trunks. Oh, those ones. Corey smoking hut. Makes scavenging rations from various types of food. Curing food stands. Pet Onbu increases his trust in me. What other things do we want to focus on? Heal shroom, disciplinator, flophouse. Just disciplinator, discipliner. Research, search for house. Only thing is the flop house, the boarding house, and the warehouse. Boarding house is good. So that means I need to research the smoking hut first. Instead of 2 people, it's 30. That'll probably be better. And then I'll also be able to focus on repairing this mysterious structure. And then Onbu is going to sleep here in the meantime. Herbalist. Berry gather. Nothing around to scavenge. It's more like, is it fully? Wait, is my scavenger hut fully staffed now? It is now. I temporarily disabled it just so I could have people do stuff. Poison Poison forest. Yeah, let's go straight to the poison forest. Mushroom, herbs, scavenging rat. That's too far. Mushrooms and herbs. I'm looking at this city and I'm like, I don't like any of it. I'm just like, I want to redo all of it. It's fine. Smoking hut has been researched. So I have to start building some of these buildings. You can scrub the whole place later. Yeah. Pantry stores all kinds of food for villagers. Don't we have a pantry? Yeah, it's right there. Kitchen, air well, seawater collector, smoking hut. Make scavenging rations from various types of food. And that's mostly so that our scavenging team can go further, I think, right? Eating trebuchet, hornblower, herbalist. Did we build an herbalist? Oh, we do have, that's the herbalist. No, it's like berry gatherer. Village doctor. There's the herbalist. I'm like, what? I thought we had one. Boarding house. We'll work on that next. Group of poisoned nomads. So what do we do with the poisoned nomads? Can we cure them? I assume the village doctor would be what I would use for that. Okay, how are our resources doing right now? Water is doing okay. Plenty of stone. Plenty of wood. Keep the scavenger team going. All right. Rain cloud. There's a shrine over there. More wood, more mushrooms. Wood and mushrooms. Send him to the shrine. Town square, people have to relax. At least it's keeping people happy, but only barely. Group of nomads. Pick them up. One healthy person and 2 poisoned people. That's fine. 3 nomads have joined the village. There's an idle worker somewhere. Okay, the boarding house has been completed, so I should be able to just flat out build that, and that'll cover a good amount of housing. I think it's huge. It's huge.
Look at this city layout. I hate it. It would be so easy to wipe them all out while the search party is away. Start over. I am God here. These peasants do my bidding.
These peasants do my bidding. They do. And they should. Thank you, Ketra. Alright, we have lots of options next. We can either go... I can't even see the... Wait, did we already hit the point? Should be able to build the next one right over the huts to the left, and it'll break down the huts and build the next one. Oh. I didn't realize it would just do that. Well, neat. Also, I built that wrong. Down there. There we go. Also, thanks, I guess, for trying to scare me. Good old FNAF puppet. Oops. I didn't want that. Is Anbu gonna sleep here? Be nice if the game told you these things. The game would never tell anything. You have to learn everything yourself. Or have, you know, rely on chat or someone to tell you. Can you build those on top of these tents? Yes, it's fine. I think the games maybe want to play Black and White 2. I only remember like Black and White 1. I never played 2. Man, that was quite the throwback though to remember those games. Evaporator. Do we have any salt water to evaporate? Crude filtration. I guess we have some tainted water that we could filter. Two is better than the first, but I feel like its comedy might be a little dated now. Oh, for sure. Send that party out there. Also, Anbu is probably going to be hungry. Let's throw another mushroom his way. Num 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 num. You know this thing could swim? I don't think it's swimming so much as just walking through the water. There's a shipwreck out there. Probably explore that later. Yeah, it's just for it shallow water. Although the DLC is going to be on the back of a Leviathan, so we'll be technically swimming. Ocean will need to swim to traverse it, raising its heart rate considerably. Furthermore, it can only sleep on islands, making energy management a priority. Lower Anbu's tiredness by 20%. Besides Anbu sleeping by itself, there are other ways to manage its energy, like researching a sleep command for the Hornblower or producing energy boosters in the laboratory. What the fuck is an energy booster? Deep sea? I think so. Laboratory. Something I don't have yet. Yep, I need to research this brick furnace and then get a glass blower, then the laboratory. Alternatively, I can maybe research the sleep command so that I can get Anbu to sleep on those islands. Yeah. Shipwreck. There's an island that's coming up like right now. If I can get him to sleep, that'd be great. But he's not going to. Energy booster is just gamer subs. Add roll, use code SassyLamb for 5% off your order. I don't know. We don't. So about that, we're actually an advanced GG ambassador. So we have that as as our thing. I believe Aya has one as well. An island where Anbu can rest more efficiently. Sleep. You just got some using Aya's code. That's fair. Advanced GG discount. Grrr. Did you forget about it, Foul? Even if it doesn't get used much, it's nice that like we get to use it for ourselves. I regularly get the hydration. What did we get recently? It was the Kung Fu pineapple tea. It's actually surprisingly good. You get the sour Skittles focus one. I think we still have some of that from before. Anbu is fully rested now. That's efficient. Didn't forget that I got gypped by it getting it a week early. Heck. Oh right, because yeah, you did order it before the code came. That sucks. But now you'll always remember to apply a code. When are we gonna focus on next? Compost, heap, Anbu, display. Maybe a heal shroom, just in case we need to heal him. I think I like that idea. Just in case we need to heal Anbu. Oh, it was before the code double for a week. Yeah, I can't control that, unfortunately. We have no idea whenever they give us like boosts to our codes. I just assume it's always going to be like the 10. Catch a redeemed dad joke. Some people eat light bulbs. They say it's a nice light snack. Brutal. I'm gonna move this mining camp. It has no use here. The mining camp there already. Yeah, it'll go there. Hey, look at the pretty, what are those? Like rays? Stingrays? Keep doing a bunch of sales and deals and stuff with no warning or time to really like promote anything is frustrating. Also, something that I would note is that they like to use their own codes to promote their own deals. So like it always outclasses our codes, Smile. So why would you use our creator codes when you could use their better code? I mean, I will always encourage people to use the better code. Like save money. Supporting us is great and all, but you know, save money. In this day and age, in this economy, save all your money. Poisonous fungus. Learn how to grow toxic spores into poisonous fungi. A dangerous venture. Why would I want that? People can still use your referral link. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, use your referral link and then combine it with whatever cheap code there is, and I think you might get some credit. The BOGO is a great deal. It's usually the one that gets you. I think I did that as well. We got a lychee hydration for my cousin because Chimera low-key sold her on it. So I'm just like, okay, I can use my code for it. I'm okay with that. Stone Road? Actually, where is the fishing one? I feel like I should... Why are you upside down? Why is there a triangle dancing upside down? Hello? Who does that? Fishery, that's what I wanted. Did it yourself a few times? Yep. I mean, our codes are different than like the normal code. We get a little bit more. Scavenging party returned. There's another shipwreck there, and there's Fort Ruins. He is swimming. Yeah. Is he swimming? Oh, he is now. He was not before. He's definitely using more energy now, though. Let's throw him another mushroom. He's got to be hungry. The heck is this? Oh, it's an antenna tower. That's finished. An ancient structure utilizing unknown technologies occasionally receives strange transmissions. I keep forgetting about this. We're now poking into the actual story. Oh, how wonderful. I can't believe we managed to repair it. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the other one. Dear, isn't it that just like that thing from your father's stories? What was it called again? I think you're right. It appears to be something called an antenna tower. Legend has it that these towers could capture vibrations in the air and convert them into speech, connecting the ancient wandering cities to the people on the ground below. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if it works yet. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's activate it. Would you do the honors, my friend? Oh, it's an actual switch. Click. You're supposed to wait 30 minutes after eating before swimming. Well, I found the loophole. What you can just eat while swimming. What are they gonna do then? Nothing. They can't do nothing about it. Wonderful. And if anyone else out there has one of these great antenna towers, we might be able to hear them. I don't think I could get so excited in my old age. Theoretically, yes, but let's remain vigilant. The dog world, and we can't afford to trust just anyone. It's like having a hot dog in a pool. I don't know about that one. Could you at least try to feign a little excitement, dear? Well, I turned it on. Wait for a transmission. Research fishery. We're working on it. Should I throw another party? Nah, I'm fine. We'll use the party when people are pissed. I did install a hauling post. Came back with dinner and suddenly Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Suddenly, it was just Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Anbu seems unsure about which path to take at the upcoming crossroads. There's a feeding spot island. And then after that, we have no freaking clue. I'm inclined to say we go southeast. So chat can vote. Yes to go southeast. No to not go southeast. Clam chowder gone. Not the clam chowder. So was there always a border around this entire screen? Interesting. Alright, I guess we're going southeast. And while that's happening, I can also continue looting these shipwrecks. Are Pokemon cards no longer auto-approving? That's a good question. They should be.
Who's that Pokemon?
Good, there's the timing.
Giant Anthro-Pearl playing softball while eating noodles.
The Pearler. Alright, there it is. What's the stone ring? I don't know yet. I assume it's something. That's amazing. Also, at the end of the stream, I will be collating all of the Tangiamons that we get and posting it to the Tangiamon channel. So I should be caught up as of the previous stream. But yeah, you can see all of the prompts and the Tangiamons in the Discord now. Because why not? Oh, we did receive a transmission. Made a pretty pearl for pretty poor whirls. The antenna, it's working. It's actually working. We just received our first transmission. Lo, hear me if you please. We hear you, but the signal's rather bad. Could you please repeat? You, Anbu, talk a blueprint upgrade antenna. Hello? Hello? We've lost the signal. But it looks like they managed to send us something. Let's see here. It appears to be a blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna tower, just like they said. An upgrade? For this thing we just dug up out of the ground a few days ago? I'm not really sure about this. How in the world will have anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? But I don't think we can find the materials for the blueprints calls for on our Anbu. We should keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers there. Once we've completed the upgrade, we might be able to re-establish contact. Considering the fact that they mentioned Anbu, they might have even more invaluable information. How come a man driving a train got struck by lightning? He was a good conductor? We need iron ore. I could have sworn I already have iron ore, but maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I haven't actually picked up any iron ore yet. Okay, we have a boarding house. Heading out for gaming. All right, Zero. Have a good night. Enjoy your video game. At 58. I do have 58. Upgrade the the antenna tower. So I just have to go straight back to just upgrade it. Okay, new question. How do I upgrade the antenna tower? Oh, there it is. Available upgrades. I'm like, there's got to be a way to do this. There is. I'm blind. Thank you, Fao. I saw it just as you told me. Stranded nomads. The warm glow of a small fire can be seen from a hole in the ship's bow. Approaching it, your scavengers find a small group of shipwrecked nomads. Some of them seem very sick. We have to help them. Let's give them some of our herbs. We can get them better medical attention if we take them back to Anbu with us. I mean, they're stranded. So if I just give them stuff, it'll help them, but why? Just take them back. Your scavengers do their best to make sure everyone survives the journey, but the weakest ones unfortunately don't make it. Still, the survivors who make their way back to Anbu are thankful. Okay, we'll take the survivors, I guess. So we can't click on whatever that is. Feeding spot island. Flour. More herbs. Sand and kelp. Let's go to that shipwreck. We can get Anbu to eat when we get to this island. Villagers have over 15 needs. What do they need? Also, the hauling post was finally constructed. Anbu can now feed and rest here. Eat. But I am not hungry. Successfully command Anbu to eat. What do you mean he's not hungry? This game, I swear. What an achievement. Okay, we've upgraded the antenna tower. The upgrade is complete? Well done. She seems incredulous. Though we'll have to wait for someone to contact us to see whether it actually made any difference. This thing gets more and more hideous the longer I look at it. Hideous? I think it's okay. Let's just call it beautiful in its own way. Yeah, it's pretty hideous. I guess he wasn't that hungry. What are we researching right now? Fishery. Okay, that's fine. I feel like there's something else I should be building. Maybe the seawater collector? out some more nomads. Need to do more scavenging. See people doing fishing or something? Yeah. Ima Onbu's like, I'm asleep. Okay, we have plenty of housing now, I hope. We need, well, what do we need? Research requires a ton of water. Uh-oh. Are we not getting enough water? There is water collection from the ocean. The problem is we're not getting enough water at all. Like, we're using up all of our fresh water, so we need to also filter that water. Look up seawater collector. I already have a seawater collector. I'm building it right now. Should I build more than one of these while we're here? Doesn't hurt. See how the evaporator's doing? Well, too late. I have mail. We've got mail. I also need to build the fishery. Can't send anybody out to do nothing. We'll ignore that. Where is my... Wait, did I not finish researching the fishery? Select the... I did not. What the heck? Oh, because I haven't actually finished researching it. Onbu is sleeping, so that's fine. Now we've received another transmission. It seems to be our mysterious benefactor from last time. You actually managed to complete it? I'm impressed. How is the connection on your end? Hello there. We can hear you loud and clear now. I am Waltrod, one of our village's elders. On behalf of everyone here, thank you very much for the blueprint. But if I may ask, who are you and why do you possess this technology? Right. I haven't properly introduced myself. I am, call me Nona. I've always been interested in learning new things, and residing in an old research facility surrounded by ancient books and technology has certainly helped. But I'm currently much more interested in who you are. A people living on an Onbu, a species long thought to have gone extinct. A real living wandering village. How do you know so much about us? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Theodore, and I'm another one of the elders here, so would you please answer my question? Of course, I see. Well, my facility here is in surprisingly good condition, which means that it can gather a lot of data from all over the world. The seismometers capture the rhythm of your Onbu's gait. The long-range microphones record the melody of its sounds. It's all so incredible. And the fact that you managed to construct a crude transmitter is just a metaphorical cherry on top. See, dear, I told you this would be a good idea. But Nona, why did you contact us? What would you like? Would you like to come here and join us? Oh, thank you very much for the offer, but I can't leave this facility just yet. No, there's something much more urgent that I need to discuss with you. Surely you've noticed that the spread of the poisonous fungi is getting worse every day? Yes, unfortunately, a lot of people are seeking refuge in our village. Many of them have already afflicted by the poisonous spores. There seems to be no end in sight. You're right, there isn't. Not if we don't do something, that is. But with your ability to survive out there and the technology at my disposal, we might just be able to fight back. Fight back? How do you imagine us fighting back against what has plagued this world for generations? Scattered across these lands are relics of the old world. I'll tell you more about them when the time is right, but know this, I do have a plan, and with those relics in hand, we stand a chance. You want us to run errands for you? Even now, we are barely managing to survive. Any distraction could be the death of us. I understand your reservations, but I believe that the ultimate fate of not only your village, but the entire world might depend on this. Uh-oh. If only they knew that they would be relying on a lamb. And you're the only ones I could ask, and because this is something only a wandering village could achieve. I say we shouldn't do this. Why should we trust an outsider? Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? It's been hundreds of years since anyone has seen an Onbu. How do I know you're not just going to exploit it for your own gain like all those other humans before you? What we do is none of your business. We don't need you to trust us because we just want to use us for your own gain. Now, hold on, dear. Nona, please hear me out. I can only speak for myself, but I would not want to exploit our Onbu. We all need each other. That's why I would like to live in harmony. Not only with Onbu, but also with you. I know it can be a difficult balance to strike, but we're all doing our best. And it is not my husband's decision what we as a village do. It is our leaders. So please tell us what we would be able to find with these relics. Where we would be able to find these relics. Thank you. I'll try and locate one close to you. I'll be in touch once I know more. Theo, you can't talk to people like that. I guess we can give it a shot. I'll be in my tent. Oh, he can be so difficult sometimes. I know you'll make the right decision for us, my friend. Will we, though? Will I, though? Oh, Ambu's awake. Such an eepy boy. Fort Ruins. Nona's already calling me. I've located a relic in your vicinity. It's being kept by a man who needs your help. He is a bit of an oddball. Must be Scarecrow. But please hear him out. I'll connect you to him now. Pidge. Hey! It is Scarecrow. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, hello, how can we help? The lady I talked to said you lived on an Anbu and are able to deploy flying scavengers? That is correct, yes? Amazing, please, you must help me. One of my beloved carrier pigeons, Biko, has gone missing on a recent sortie. He must have gotten lost inside of a poison storm. I don't know what to do. I can't go by myself, and I'm afraid sending more birds to find him to just lead me to losing them as well. So please, if you spot any poison storms from up high, send your scavengers out there to look for my Biko. Oh, poor Biko. Of course we will look for him, and rest assured that we will give him the best care we can. I happen to have some experience as a veterinarian, so I will personally accompany our scavengers. Thank you so much. The lady said you'd be particularly interested in this old relic my father kept around. You can have it only if you bring me back my boy. We will do our very best. Take care. You handled that well. Make sure to take a look at your map. I will check your surroundings for poison storms and mark any that stand out to me. Thank you again, and talk to you soon. You want to go out there yourself? At your age? For a crazy person's bird? Have you finally gone mad? Dear, someone needs my help. I feel more than capable of providing it. As soon as we locate it, I'm going. End of discussion. And don't worry about me, dear. Poison storms. Well, nothing nearby at the moment. Well, we're getting water very quickly, I might add. Anbu is only at 32% hunger and all water gone. Poof. Should I get a third one? The water is going very quickly with my village right now. How do I determine... see. Fort Ruins is too far. Went fast due to research, grabbing 150. Oh, that's right. It ate up all of my research, didn't it? Get some sand or some wood and some herb. Not herbs. Mushrooms. Global resources at 225 now. Okay, it's not so bad now. And the research for the fishery is finally done, so we can catch fish. I think there's another way to get some more food. Time to get some fish. Thwack. Wood for sheep. Wood, please. Find Biko by scavenging a poison storm. Well, eventually. But not now. Should I build more material storage? I feel like I should build more material storage. There's a spot for Envu to sleep, I guess. That's still out of range. That shipwreck's in range. Or research warehouse. That might be the better call. Especially seeing as I don't have nothing. Warehouse. Where? I need a brick furnace, a trade post, and then the warehouse. This is a big tech tree. Fish can be cooked or bred in an aqua farm. I guess we'll have grilled fish soon. Should I ask Onbu to sleep? I probably should. Pee boy? Oh, come on. You were basically there. There we go. I started by calling the smallest huts to replace by the bigger ones. You mean like the tents? Not in range of anything. Check housing, you get resources back. So if I click on housing, we have 108. So I can at the very least start taking out some of these little guys. So each one is 30. If you build one more, you should have 90 slots. Eating spot island, forest island. And the question is, are we wanting to go northeast or southeast? The land to the northeast is green, and the land to the southeast is pink. Northeast gets better weather. I do like better weather. All right, yes to go northeast. Why does it feel like a mosquito bit me on my pinky? Like on the knuckle. Hecking mosquitoes. Oh no, my stream broke on IS channel. I'll have to watch a clip later. All right, we built the brick furnace. Tree nursery. Well, food liquefier. All right. Trade post. Traders to land on Anbu. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna have to get more salt at some point to continue to, like, you know, evaporate our salt water. Clay gathering camp, woodworking camp. Still gonna scavenge that storm. Poison forest, decontamination facility, fort ruins. No storms yet. Take a nap again. We have a pretty good thing of herbs going. I'm gonna check what is affected once out of the ocean. Yeah. Actually, are we getting any food in this direction? I don't see any. Throw him a mushroom ball just to last a little bit longer. There's a poison forest over that way. Or over there. Still nothing in terms of poison storms or anything yet. The fishery is gonna... The fishery and the seawater collectors are gonna be disabled soon. Maybe. Are they technically already disabled? I guess we're already on that land. Low productivity, no kidding. Air wells will continue to get water. We're still on beets, so that's fine. Is there anything else to check? A jungle biome. Sounds like it's going to be hot. You see some poison nomads up there. Quarry. Survival gear, biogas. Sure, get more survival gear. Make use of it later. Nothing to gather at the mycologist. All right, we finished that. Working on the warehouse next. Calling post, town square. Fun smoke electric team, funny. What do you mean by the fun smoke electric team being funny? Brick furnace. Produces bricks from clay. Some iron ore if I go there. Just plain stone. Fungal spores. The electric team is so weak, I don't think I have anything over 2,500. Ah. Are you laughing at my nerd glasses, Ketra? Well, actually, these are the cooler glasses that nobody else has because they're so rare. Maybe. Man got hit in the head with a can of Coke, but he was alright because it was a soft drink. I mean, as long as it was a soft drink. We have some idle workers. Where are they idle? Stonemason is attempting to work. Kitchen's working full-time. Carpenter's working full-time. Clay gathering camp is doing stuff, I guess. That woodcutting camp is definitely dead. Alright, which way are we gonna go? There's a poison storm up to the northeast, so I'm inclined to say we go northeast. Just to get that out of the way. Eleflee Circus is also in the northeast direction. Eleflees remove poison from their surrounding area, but their saliva increases Onbu's heart rate. Southeast has 2 sets of travelers. Oh yeah. I don't think we'll be in range of that storm though, which is a shame. But I don't think we're rushed to get anything because there's no deadlines. So Southeast. I guess yes to go southeast. Can't see it because the pole is hiding behind the thing. Have I been making ranged food? I have not. I probably should. Why was the math book sad? Why was the math book sad, Ketra? It had too many problems. Oh no. Also, how do I make food again for my scavengers? Didn't I build the thing for that, actually? It was like a scavenge hut. Why didn't the chemistry book have a sense of humor? No, it wasn't the scavenger hut. It was something else. I built something for it. I know I did. I know I researched something anyways. He didn't think he'd ever get any reactions. It was the smokehouse. Or the smoking hut. Make scavenging rations from various types of food. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? She'll let it go. God damn. I don't know if we get the smokehouse done in time. It also has to produce like the food. Do I need more core, like more stonemasons? I feel like this one stonemason is not enough. Is it? Does it make? Wait, hold on. Researching and construct an Onbu doctor. Onbu slowly accumulating a lot of poison in its body. If poison level gets too high, Onbu will lose health. Interesting. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Yep. Okay, well, warehouse is currently in progress, but I don't have enough slabs or bricks for that. So maybe I can take and temporarily switch over to Onbu Doctor. Because that is a bit more immediate if I want to deal with the poison aspect. You build a brick creating place, otherwise you'll never have enough bricks. I did. I thought I did. I'm like, did I? Did it ever build? Yeah, brick furnace. Ah, there's no staff though. Well, there's your problem. Brain. This is why I don't do amazing with city builders. Too much thinking. So I need 2 scavenging resources for that, but I don't have enough stone slabs. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? No. But maybe, but tell me more. They say he made a mint. Nomads, pick them up. 1 healthy, 3 poisoned. That's fine. Villagers with deadly issues. Oh, it's just go get healed, you nerd. Do I have to tell them to get healed or what? Or will they automatically get healed? What did the baker make unleavened bread? He took the path of yeast resistance. Okay, we have an Onbu doctor now. Okay, they did get healed. I guess this can go anywhere? I was tabbed out and thought you said lightsabers. The punchline confused me. Well, maybe I did mean lightsabers, Aya. The guy who invented lightsabers made a mint. I mean, I would say they also made a mint. Or at least some crystals. But they definitely made money. Maybe not in the Star Wars universe, though. Okay. What else do we need to research right now? What I actually need, though, is this smoking hut to be completed. I feel like I want to build another goddamn quarry. Or not quarry, stonemason. Also makes dirt roads. I used to have a job at a calendar factory, but I got fired because I took a couple of days off. Oh no. Big yikes. Onbu cash. Stores food and medicine for Onbu. It's not the worst idea. Compost heap. Sawmill. Unlocked recipes for more efficient scavenging ration production in the smoking hut using salt. Sure. Wondered why the baseball was getting closer and closer, then it hit me. Bonk. But you read this joke out for chat.
Pearl whirls, that joke sprouts quite the image. Smiley face emoji, seedling emoji.
What do you call kids born in a whorehouse? Brothel sprouts? He did not. He's like, nope, not touching that one. I feel like Anbu's getting hungry again. Send another party. Throw another mushroom ball. He's also getting eepy. Okay, the smoking house is finally constructed. Smoked fish, smoked beets, dried tomatoes. Sure, smoked beets. Better than nothing. What does the Buddhist say when something bad happens? Coulda, woulda, Buddha. What the fuck? Did you hear about the guy who's afraid of escalators? He takes steps to avoid them. Some of these I haven't heard before. This chat does love the dad jokes. Fungal essence, herbs. Let's send some herbs out to reduce his poison level. Did you hear about the girl who ate a frog? They say she's going to croak. Just need a little bit more. Just need that smoked beet to be made, and then I can send someone out to that poison storm. It's so far. Also, what did we just finish? Back to the warehouse? Why should you borrow money from pessimists? They never expect to get it back. Yikes. Alright, we can send the party to that storm now. To cap it off, I love telling dad jokes. Sometimes he even laughs. I can't wait until Lemire is going to be old enough to understand dad jokes. I do have to probably wait until she understands jokes in general, though. Because she's going to take a lot of things literally, and it'd just be really sad. Well, sad for me. Because I'm going to be like, aw. Used to work at a fire hydrant company. I quit after I couldn't find parking. Alright, I'm building another stonemason. Unless someone tells me why I shouldn't build another stonemason. Because then you'd be maybe a bit stoned. All right, that's not a good enough reason. So we're building another stonemason. I wonder if I should build another farm. The clay gathering camp. Wait a minute. Reduces 15% of unboost poison and slightly increases his trust in you. Fungal essence. Ground toxicity is medium. I asked Lambo, you call a guy with one leg. He said limping, but it's Taiwan shoe. Pearly ignored your dad joke. Yikes. I didn't ignore it, I just missed it. But now I kind of feel like I should have ignored it. Okay, new chat would read it. Wow. No. I'm kidding, probably. Oh, did we finish finding Biko? We're back. Wally, are you okay? Don't worry about me, dear. We found the bird, but he's in pretty bad shape. I see. Let's notify that Pidge guy immediately. That's the first sensible thing you've said in weeks, dear. Pidge, we have found Biko, but... Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? I knew I shouldn't have sent... Oh no, calm down, Pidge. He's still alive. Clipping that. You can check toxicity by mousing over the icon to the left of the hunger icon. Okay. Oh, what a relief. You've already saved him by getting him out of there alive. As for further treatment, pigeons are actually rather good at taking care of themselves as long as they can find herbs. If he's able to fly, just send him my way with a few herbs and he'll be cured by the time he gets here. Are you sure? If all he needs is herbs, we could care for him here. It's very nice of you, but he knows knows best what dosage he needs, and I'd rather have him leave while your village is still close to his home. Understood. I will check if we have any herbs we can spare and send him your way once we're ready. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing my boy again. See, dear, nothing to worry about. Are you sure? Come home. I'll make you a tea. Deliver resources. Poison forest. Get fungal spores if we go there. Infested mushrooms. Let's not have him. His poison level is only level 13. I feel like I don't want him to eat that. Eat our mushroom balls instead. Num num. I know we have a message. What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts? A barber queue? I like that one, actually. Thank you so much. My boy is back. Already? Of course, such a good boy. Who's the smartest? You are. Who's the best boy? You are. Wait, who are you? I'm the village elder. You were talking to my wife before, but she's come down with a sickness. I'm sorry to hear that, but please let her know that I'm eternally grateful to you all. Should you ever need to transport resources to settlements on the ground, my birds will be at your service. As for your reward, I've already sent another one of my birds your way. He should be arriving any minute. Farewell, my friends. I have to look after my boys and girls now. Goodbye, weird bird guy. I must admit, it feels good having been able to help him. That one reminded you of your old GM joke from when you were at Blizzard. Two guys walk into a bar, the third one ducked. Which GM jokes? Oh, we already have the thing, don't we? So this is what no one told us to look for. Strange. Never seen anything quite like it. It's clearly some kind of seed, but I don't know any plant that could help us fight back against the fungi. You managed to find it? Well done. What are you holding in your hands as a seed of an almost extinct species? If we can get it to grow, we will filter the water, neutralize the poison, and thus cleanse the soil. And it's certainly impressive if true, but is that your entire plan? Planting a tree and waiting for it to save the world? Oh, lighten up. Will you, my dear? Molly, you shouldn't be out here. Go back to bed, please. I'm plenty old enough to make my own decisions, and I want to hear what the plan is. Nona, please continue. Certainly, planting these seeds and waiting for them to save the world is ultimately my entire plan. Their effects are much more potent than you would think. It would only take a few decades to make a large portion of the world livable again. I'm aware this is still a considerable amount of time, and we will of course need more than just this one. Okay, then why can't we plant this one right now and find out just how potent they are? That unfortunately won't work. Like I said, these are relics of the old world, and they have been in stasis for a long time. We'll have to treat them with a special compound to revive them, so to say. But I am looking for the ingredients, so in the meantime I would ask that you continue to gather these seeds. Alfred, there's always something else, isn't there? Dear. We found this one just like she said she would. I think we can afford to be a little more trusting in exchange for the first genuine glimmer of hope we've had in decades. Well, let's get you to bed. I'm not going before you haven't apologized. Apologize? What in the world should I be apologizing for? Where do I even start? To our leader, because you keep trying to micromanage every single decision even though you stepped down long ago. To me, because you keep trying to make my decisions for me. And to Nona, because you keep doubting every single thing she says. Is it because she reminds you too much of... Enough! Okay, I'm sorry. I trust you. I trust you, Nona, that you have everyone's best interest at heart. I trust you, leader, to make the right decisions for our village. And I trust you, Wally, always, and with all my heart. Good, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now, Nona, tell us how we can find more of them. Thank you. These seeds are often kept as keepsakes of the old world and usually exchanged as a sign of gratitude. So if you come across someone who's in need of help, they might reward you with one of them. I'll do my best to locate and mark any I can find on your map. If someone out there has access to a transmitter, they might even contact you directly should they require aid that only a wandering village can provide. What do you call a row of monks standing shoulder to shoulder? I don't know, Aya. What do you call a row of monks? If you're ever struggling to keep up with your search amidst the pressure of just having to survive, don't be afraid to miss out on some of them. I'll just try to locate other ones. We'll do our best. Yes, we will. I promise. Now let's get you back to bed, Wally. Yes, dear. Thank you again. Get well soon, and I'll be in touch. Punchline? That's fair, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna give him another mushroom ball just so he's not hungry for whatever gross poison mushrooms are here. Alright, scavenging party is ready. We can go back to the desert, I guess. That's pretty much the reaction I got every time I told it. I guess a punchline. Yeah, okay, fair. Anbu seems unsure about which path to take at the upcoming crossroad. So either we go northeast into the desert or southeast in the jungle, the mighty jungle, where the lion sleeps tonight. Also, we have an upside down Maui. It was my GM joke, though. I came up with it. It was a very good joke, Aya. It was very groan-worthy. Part of me wants to avoid that spore cloud, but we can always just run through it. There is a spot for Anbu to sleep, which doesn't really need a lot of sleep. We don't have to worry about water as much in the jungle, so maybe we go southeast? Yes to go southeast. No to not go southeast. Allegedly, you're going to get 80 to 100 in compensation for all the BS you've been dealing with for months. I feel like You should get more than that. Also, maybe like your internet should be just fixed. Smile. Find more seeds. We literally just have to find one more seed. That's it. Okay. All the money. Twice the money. Triple the money? 8 o'clock the other day. It was very time consuming. Ugh. Okay, water should not be a problem now. Okay, I'll turn off the evaporator temporarily. Did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France? Apparently debris is everywhere. Yep. Need more. Wait, are we out of stone? That can't be right. Clay deposit. Clay mining camp. Do I not have more mining camps? I thought I had more than just one mining camp. Oh, there. No, there it is. Ah, that's the problem. We're out of stone. They say that 4/3 people are bad at fractions. Yeah, but 50% of all percentages are made up. What was that one? 60% of the time we're right all the time? Should I get him to sleep here? He's like, I'm sleeping anyways, damn it. Rain cloud. Forest. Village doctor's not doing much of anything, which is fine. Berry gather is just happening as per normal. Beets are fine. Telling you the truth right now, I always lie. One guard always tells the truth. The other always tells lies. Third guard punches you in the mouth. You're going to scream? Why are you going to scream? Are you screaming for ice cream? 60% of the time, it works every time. Oh yeah, that one. Your internet went out again? Like all the way? Oh no. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone is contacting us through the antenna tower. Greetings, travelers. You have the privilege of listening to the holy word of Ontos, the leader of the ancient order of Onbu. So it is true. Our scouts have reported the silhouette of a venerable Onbu rising above the horizon. It's been hundreds of years since we were last graced by their presence. You are blessed. We of the Order believe that the Onbus must remain free of human exploitation, for it is humanity's past transgressions that have caused them great suffering. Therefore, we ask that you prove your loyalty to the Onbu by creating a strong bond of trust with it. If you are able to prove your worth, we shall entrust you with a holy relic that has been in the possession of our order since the Great Fall, a divine seed. We will be in touch. Okay. So I have to increase my trust with Onbu? Is there any way for me to do that reliably? What did the banana Say to the boy, back for now. What sort of dad jokes tell... Wait, what sort of dad tells jokes even though he doesn't have kids? A faux pas. Hmm. Nothing bananas can't talk. What? Wait, did we miss the cloud? Oh, we did miss the cloud. No, I have message. Excellent. We have heard the sounds of a happy Onbu reverberating through the valleys. Sounds that haven't been heard in generations. Well done, but to fully prove your commitment to the cause, you must be willing to put Onbu above even your own people. Sacrifice 3 of your most devoted subjects. Transform their life force into sustenance for Onbu. This will show your unwavering dedication and your willingness to guide your village into a future that puts Onbu above all. Sacrificing our own people? I understand it is for the greater good, but I'm not sure about this. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Sometimes I look back over the years and think about all the people that I lost and remember why I stopped being a tour guide. Should I sacrifice? The Order of Onbu. Research sacrifice villager, feed a villager to Onbu. What are the consequences of doing this? I skipped this, I don't know. Do I want to sacrifice anybody to Onbu? I don't know. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey until I turned myself around. Uh-huh. The guy who stole my journal just died. My thoughts are with this family. I am kind of curious what will happen if we feed someone to the village, to the Onbu. The villagers would probably be unhappy. At the very minimum. What's the... Okay, cheerful gathering. Rite of harmony. Small festival to express the gratitude towards Onbu for keeping the village safe. Dried herbs are burnt and fill the air with a pleasant scent. They get high. Increase happiness by 3 for 2 days. Need to research if you want to. I was going to tell a sodium joke, but then I thought, nah. Or NA. I guess we'll find out. Oh, we found some village, or... Wait, what's this? Torrential rain. Also found a poison nomads. What kind of a car does a sheep like to drive? A Lamborghini? I mean, we have a redeem for that. Did you hear about the archaeologist that got fired? His career is in ruins. So there you go. A Lamborghini. Like the car. Feed the current employee of the feeding trebuchet to Onbu. Decreases Onbu's hunger by 10%. Stops all revolts for a while and increases cult level. I'm curious. Exquisite. That villager, they went willingly. They believed in Onbu and the greater good. Seeing them consumed by Onbu still seems terrifying, but maybe the other villagers and I will come around to it. I must admit, there is beauty in becoming part of something greater. So we just created a cult? It's not a cult, just a group of like-minded individuals. Did you hear about the cleaners who went to space? They ended up scrubbing the mission. Oh no, we sacrificed Schmookle. Well. Feed another villager? Oh my god. How many do you have to feed? Rip schmooks. A bunch of nomads. We need 3 of them, I guess. Pick them up. Well, I guess we'll see who gets fed next. Haley. I don't know who Haley was. But Haley was sacrificed. Superlative. Only one more. Yes, our Anbu did look like it was hungry. More and more of our villagers are volunteering to be next. Enlightenment. Scientific expedition started by the Anbu doctor to observe Anbu to determine whether it is of a divine being. Requires Anbu notes to start and resets cult level. Alright. Nutritious Anbu ball. Or mushroom ball. Okay. Maybe the cash. An officer pulled a man over recently and asked why they were speeding. The man told him, "My wife left me last week and ran away with the police officer." Confused, the officer asked, "So?" The man said, "I thought you were him and you were bringing her back." Yikes. Used to think I was a morning person, then I had kids. Now I'm more of a give me all the coffee person. It's true. Maximilian. I don't know who these people are. Incredible. Finally, true dedication. With this, you have gained our full trust. Our holy relic is on its way to you now. It shall be with Anbu and with you, its protectors. We always knew keeping the order alive through the centuries would be worth it, and we're glad to have found like-minded people, let alone ones sharing such a close bond with an Anbu. I look forward to the day we meet in person. Farewell. Phew, got a little excited there. I'm gonna sit down for a second. How could we proceed in regards to a relationship with Anbu's up to you, but at least we found that seed. Alright. Nona is calling us. I hear you found some more seeds already. Well done. In the meantime, I have located the first ingredient we need for the growth compound. It's located in the ruins of a once great city far to the north. Alright. It was once a bustling hub of commerce. Its markets filled with goods transported on Anbus from all corners of the world. But that was many, many years ago. Little of it remains today, and what's left has been taken over by poisonous fungi. So it is unfortunately a rather dangerous trip. Understood, we'll do it. Now, there's the husband I remember. Molly, how many times do I have to tell you that you shouldn't be out here? You're not well. And how many times do I have to tell you I'm making my own decisions, dear? You may have a sacrifice in your game. But I see that I don't have to worry anymore. The 3 of you seem to be able to manage without me now. So don't worry, dear. When we reach those overgrown ruins, I'll stay put. You sure you're okay? I'm not a doctor, but I have lots of data here in the facility. Yes, I'm sure. There's no need for you to worry about me. I'm sure our village doctor is perfectly capable. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose Wally soon. But please tell us what we'll be looking for in those ruins. Certainly. Once you're there, you'll be looking for a monolithic decaying structure. The ingredients should be inside. Perfect. Thank you, Nona. I'll go there and take a look. Now let's get you back to bed. Should I get the doc? That might be a good idea, dear. I don't like this. If she only suffered light exposure to the spores, any even slightly competent doctor should have cured her by now. Keep an eye on her, would you? Competent doctors in this economy? No. Just replace her with a bot? Wally. What did the drummer call his 2 daughters? Anna 1, Anna 2. Keep looking for seeds. Head northeast. I guess we have a decision to head northeast. At least that's, well, I'm going to say northeast because that's what the game is telling me. You guys can say yes or no. I guess we have to head northeast like 3 times. Professor Werner Heisenberg is speeding down the highway when a cop pulls him over. The cop walks up to his car and asks, "Excuse me, sir, do you know how fast you were going?" And Heisenberg responds, "No, but I know exactly where I am." Wife told me if I didn't stop bothering her while she worked, she was going to drag my face across the keyboard. I'm not too worried, though. I'm sure she just... Listen to the wife. Don't have your face dragged across the keyboard. We do not recommend this. Alright, Anbu Cache was built. We were going to go back to building the warehouse. Not quite enough resources yet, but we're getting there. There, we should have more than enough for that stone to be made. Hardy mushrooms. Only true nerds get the Heisenberg joke. Nerds. I mean, we're all nerds here. I think we're okay on the waterfront. $413 water. Of course, as we get into the ocean, we'll be able to change things up again. Shrine, get more ancient notes. The heck? Villagers are just displeased. If their happiness falls below 6 for more than 1 day, or however long, why are they displeased? Let's do some herbs to clear Anbu of any toxins. I guess we could also do some kind of a party to cheer people up. Do you haven't equipped gear yet? Or my dungeon person is naked? Who runs into dungeon naked? Oh yeah. If you need to equip gear, you need to, well, earn gear first. But in the panel below the stream for the Tangia panels, you'll be able to find your dungeon character. And then any gear you find, you'll be able to equip to it. Send a party. Did I complete the warehouse? I did complete the warehouse. Community Plaza. Sure. What is causing the -6? I don't know. Sacrifice demanded? Oh. The cult wants a sacrifice. That's so annoying. I guess that's the annoying thing about the if you do this, is that you have to keep doing it. This is the cult of the lamb. So yeah, that resolved the 6 pretty quickly. But you gotta do it. Alright, here, the fishery can be unlocked again. What gets affected? I think that was it. Alright. But I am going to call it here for now. We are going to stop here because it's getting late and I probably need to assist with making sure that Chimera and Lemire are able to rest. Why are most people tired on April 1? Because they've finished a 31-day march. I believe it. All right. So we did push through the story a little bit more, slash at least a little bit. So that's good. Save and exit. I'll probably give Wandering Village at least another couple, like 1 or 2 streams, just to make sure that I am getting my money's worth and that I'm enjoying it. But it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that I swap it out to a different game. Hashtag blame Sam. Yep. Why do dads feel the need to tell such bad jokes? We just want to help you become a grown-up. It's true. Also, as a reminder, starting on our Monday streams, starting this Monday coming up, we're going to start playing Road to Empress. So this is possibly going to be me, I don't know, starting into long-form content, but at the very least, it's a little bit of a departure from my current games. So we're going to try to see how that goes. It's a very C-drama, like choice-rich, choose-your-own-adventure kind of a game. But it's like full motion video type game, so like every choice that I make matters, and then of course there's ample opportunities for us to die. So I hope it'll be interesting. I hope you guys will enjoy it. But I feel like I've been wanting to pursue that for a while. Yay, die chances. Wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna go find some raid. Yay, death. Shame there's no Twitch integration. Yeah. The only way that there might be Twitch integration would be like if I made like a poll for chat to vote on like our decisions. Whether or not we go that route, we'll have to see. I feel like at the very least, first playthrough or first few playthroughs, I want to make my decisions myself, as if I was, trying to become Empress. And, that makes sense. Alright, let's see. If you guys can copy the raid calls, that'd be great. I need to figure out where to raid to, though. That would probably be a good start. Late night crochet. Haven't raided over to this person in a while. This person's playing Dinkum. I can also check to see if there's anybody I might want to raid to in the V Canada team. What are they playing? State of Decay, Factorio. I know Factorio would be an option. All right. Let's go and say hi to 9. Off to bed. Good night. Good night, Aya. Good night, Arbo. Good night, chat. We're going to raid over to 9.5, who is currently hanging out. Probably going to be doing some late night crochet, doing some Minecraft, working on a Minecraft pillow. Remember to fart? Oh, yes. Yes. Once we get there, you'll have an opportunity to spam the Welcome to the Fart Zone channel point redeem. So it's like a 1-point redeem. So just spam the crap out of it until it goes away. So /raid 9.5. And like Pearl says, assuming it's still a thing. But we don't usually prompt it. It's just fun to do. But if you want to spam the crap out of it, go for it. I don't know. What do you get when you cross an angry sheep with an angry cow? 2 animals in a bad mood. I have that tea turtle shirt. All right. I'm going to head off. Have yourselves a great rest of your night, chat. Chimera will be back tomorrow night, continuing with her art streams, her art study streams. And then I guess I'll catch you guys around on Discord or wherever. Yeah. As always, I appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, stay fluffy. And bye, chat.
Now some of you might be wondering, how exactly does one